Hey, girl, I think your mic's still muted now.
Hey girl,
Hey,
how are
how
you?
are you? I'm good. I am so good. How you
Me
feeling?
too. I am so good now. I
Yes,
feel like we
yes.
haven't done a Thirsty Thursday in so long, so it was time to turn up.
Definitely time to turn up. This is still
Mhm.
your birthday celebration. We'll let it. We can bring her in the
Yes, I
frame.
know,
Like,
right?
tell
Happy
her to come
birthday,
in the frame
Letty.
one time.
Okay, I'm gonna see about Letty coming on.
Like, let her come in the frame one time. I don't know who this is on Facebook.
Hey,
Hey,
I love that it says Facebook user. We
user,
love
right?
you. Oh, there's Letty. Happy
Letty,
birthday,
come in.
girl.
Letty, come in the frame. I want to do a toast to you and Pete together. Please.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey,
Blue. Blue, I hope we
Blue.
can, Blue, I hope we can see you next Saturday. If anything, we got to see you at
He's
least
doing
one time.
uh for your words, doing something that weekend in Florida.
Come on, Florida. I love how you just mix up Florida and how you say Canada?
Canada.
I just love it. I just love it.
Thank you. Oh my god, I thought I was like birthday up, and now I'm like, oh my god, it's still
No,
my
because
birthday. It's still me and Letty birthday.
we literally celebrated my best friend's birthday yesterday. Me and Keisha went out. We went to
Oh,
this
I love it.
amazing restaurant in Flatbush called Pick. And because she texted me, she's like, I'm starving. And I'm just like, right, where you want to go? I said, you don't want to drive far. Cool, let's go. We went right on Flatbush. The food was amazing. The drinks were amazing. Everything was amazing. And then we surprised her with a birthday cake because our waitress, she was is also a Capricorn. Her birthday was the day before yesterday. She's like, I'm gonna get her a
Cute.
cake. She's like, all right, great. Everything was like, hey, Rakarsha.
Hi,
My birthday twin is in the chat.
Rakasha. Hey,
Period.
girl.
Yeah, so we still heavily in Capricorn season. And I love you,
Hey.
Capricorn. I think I love you, Capricorns, by force now.
It's
Um,
so many
it's
around you,
it's so
you
many. Like
know?
my aunt was a Capricorn. Her birthday was the 14th. She would have been 70 something, going into her
Mm.
80s, I believe, if she was still here. So happy birthday to you. My brother, who got
Happy
me into
Valentine's
wrestling,
Day.
who is Team Stone Cold with P, I guess it's a
Yes.
Capricorn thing. He made a milestone, the big
Oh my god,
on
happy
the
birthday to
15th.
him.
I'll let him know. On
Mm.
the 15th, my best friend Keisha is on the 4th. My friend Corey is December 30th. My day one, Daria, is December 29th. Um, Tiana is the same day
Crazy.
as you and Letty, January 11th.
Mm. It's a
I have
lot.
a lot of Capricorns in my life.
Michelle Obama's birthday was
Michelle
recently
Obama was
too.
yesterday. Aaliyah's was yesterday.
I
R.I.P.
like how we included her like she's a friend. We were like, oh wait,
She is.
Michelle, don't forget
She is.
Michelle.
Forever first lady, like she is.
Yes.
Um, yeah, so I'm surrounded by a lot of Capricorns, and I just learned to love it at this moment in time because there's nothing else I can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so cheers to you, Capricorns. I'm gonna tell you. So
Yes.
as you may know, there's usually three of us, four of us. Pablo is running late, but Pablo's definitely coming. Happy belated birthday to your grandma, Rakarsha.
Oh, happy
69,
belated.
Capricorn. Um, Pablo's running late. Christina, on the other hand, is not feeling well. So, Pete, I'm not sure if you have the sound, but
The
if you don't,
gong.
yeah, the gong. If you don't have the gong, we're still
Mhm.
going to cheers. We're going to, right now, I'm going to do my first cheers to all the Capricorns in my life and to my better half, Miss Queen P.R., and
Oh.
my third, Miss King Letty, because me and Letty are one and the same sometimes.
I love her.
I'm a cheers to the both of them. So y'all put y'all drinks up. Let us know what you guys are drinking in the chat, and let's cheers a happy birthday to Queen PR.
Thank you. I love continuing the birthday celebration, the first Thirsty Thursday of the year. We are kicking it off.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to toast all the Capricorns, but I also want to toast the fact that we are in Rumble season.
You are
Because
in
I
Rumble.
think Royal Rumble is in January. It's all because it's my favorite. I'm like, it's my birthday, and then I got Royal Rumble to be excited about. And I was able to finally attend my first Royal Rumble.
Are we getting rated?
It looks like we are getting rated.
No, we are not in Paris. And
We are not in Paris. We
macaroni
are
cheers to that white man
in NYC.
in the United States. But thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, white Henny. Cheers, Keith.
Cheers to
That's
you, Keith.
different.
I hope you can wake up tomorrow without a hangover.
Yes. Because white
That white.
Henny is on a different level. So what is everyone else drinking in the chat?
Okay, so I don't know what this is. I am drinking. So I went to BJ's. I finally got a BJ's card. I feel like an adult.
Nice.
So I went to BJ's and I bought this Tropicana Cran tropical juice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, let me see what this tastes like with Duke and Dame. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
It
that
tastes
sounds
so good. I
good.
literally finished the Duke and Dame in this cup because Chris and I were taking shots earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another story. We was taking shots of Duke and Dame, took 2 shots each on top of us, on top of me
Hey,
putting.
Andre.
Hey, Andre. Cheers to no hangover. Amen to that.
Hey, amen to that.
I love that, especially because parking is suspended tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
That looks delicious, Kristen. I love the glass.
Good. I mean, especially somebody got it for me for Christmas or whatever. I'm just saying.
You know.
Period.
You know how we do.
Period. So yeah, that's what I'm
Hey.
doing.
I love that there's so many new people in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to Those Wrestling Girls. Follow us everywhere. Keep it going. Love
What are
it.
you drinking?
I'm drinking apple whiskey.
Ooh.
And some fresh lime juice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
And then
Crown Apple?
Yeah.
Sam would be
That's
proud.
my favorite. Yes, that's my favorite, I would say. But honestly, I can drink apple whiskey, any apple whiskey, to be honest with you. And you know what? So I was just recalling.
All right, we're gonna have to take him out this group chat because now he's being disrespectful.
Who?
This person here. I don't know whose Twitch he's on.
Oh.
He's being very disrespectful.
Very. Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't know how to take this out the chat. Yeah. But yeah, no, we're not accepting that.
We're not. But I was just recalling Wale Mania.
Wait, we have
oh yeah.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Hey!
Now it's a party.
It's a party.
What is up?
What's up? What's up?
Nothing. Get my non-alcoholic Corona ready.
Oh, you got it now. I love that for you.
Oh, wait. Corona has those? That's dope.
They do.
Yes. Perks are working in advertisement sometimes.
Okay. You get to try everything first.
Yeah, they're like, yo.
Yeah, they were like, go try the product. And I was like, all right.
Okay.
Yes.
I heard it tastes just like regular Corona. Just no alcohol, really, or like very limited amount. But, I have to have my lime because I only drink Corona with lime.
I mean,
you gotta have grenadine too. You don't have grenadine?
Don't. I ran out. I'm so mad at myself for not having it.
Listen, a Corona with lime and grenadine would do it every time.
I've never had that. That sounds so interesting.
Listen,
because the grenadine is sweet and it combats the bitterness of the lime and Corona.
It's like having fruit punch.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, Vaughn. Good to have you in the chat.
Hold on.
Is it giving?
It tastes just like a Corona.
Oh, they might have something there.
They do. Yo, I was watching these TikToks where they was displaying all of these non-alcoholic wines. I'm like, hold on, y'all trying to tell me something?
No. This is just like a Corona, like no difference at all. And I think Corona. I like Corona with the grenadine and lime. So like, this is not bad. I'm with
Okay. It's so interesting. Like two of my friends recently, like they want to cut back and stuff like that, and they've been drinking more non-alcoholic beers and stuff. So I would love to tell them that Corona has a brand, because you don't want to just get. I forgot what it's called, like McDougal's or something.
Yeah.
And it's not bad, but it's the only option. So if like Corona has it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try
This
it.
is good. It's really good.
We have another guest, and this person more it's I don't. This person don't even need an introduction because
I'm on this platform with all Hollywood.
I gotta put.
I ain't Hollywood.
Krista, Pablo, and this next guest.
When I'm in
this person, the real Hollywood.
Right,
I gotta put stunner shades on. But the last time we had stunner shades on, I got walked past. So
wow.
I might can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was there.
I might vouch for that one.
I was there. I was
man,
shocked.
that was a long day. I remember I got a ticket. That was crazy. That I just got out of court for because I paid the ticket. So yeah, that was a day.
I'm just saying, like
I did not. I would not. That's how like I had to get to the back for something to meet somebody.
I was like, well, what the hell did I do? We got beef.
Well, when I saw you again, I got super excited, and then
that's I pressed you. That's because
I was like, "Hey, it's Kristen." You was like, "I saw you early." I'm like,
I was like, "Wait, did he just Hollywood?"
After you woke me up 4:00 in the morning, of course.
Oh my gosh!
Now it's 2:00. That's damn midnight. Damn.
Listen, he gonna be next time he tells her, he gonna be like, "We never got any sleep, and we was just
right." You took it to the press conference after dinner. After dinner the night before, like.
Well, actually,
after I almost got killed by a pool ball. Went straight to the press conference.
Shit! Yes.
You almost got killed by a pool ball? I haven't heard that part of the story.
So we were at the hotel in the back, and it was Trick Williams, it was Samoa Joe, and just Samoa Joe. Bye. It was Sol Sikoa, it was the Usos. They were playing pool on one table, and then we had Last Legend, Ivy Now.
Wow, yeah.
I think Zoe Stark, Wendy Chu. They were all on the other side. So Trick and Solo was in an intense game of pool. So the way that we're sitting is like they can hit us with their pool sticks because that's how like close we were, but that's just how the tables were. It was really tight. So literally Trick is on one angle. So I'm sitting this way and the pool table is like this way. So Trick is on an angle where he's kind of facing me, but he's not. And he shot the pool ball and it literally went like this. It could have.
No.
Yes.
You almost had a lawsuit. You almost had a lawsuit on your hands.
Right. And Solo was like, no, Jay was like, damn, don't kill a girl. Damn, you were right.
That was Jimmy.
No lawsuit, you were right.
Oh, it was Jimmy.
So last year we saw Trick in the hallway or whatever. So I told him, I said, yo, you remember that incident where you was shooting pool and you hit the pool ball really hard and it crushed the girl's face? He was like, yeah, I remember that. I said, that girl was me. He goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I do remember that though. I'm so sorry, Lang. You good though? You good?
That was such a
story to tell the grandkids later on down the line.
No, legit, that's a great story.
That's a great story to tell the grandkids later on down the line.
I'm really feeling this. I like
that. Even the label is fire too,
right?
What is
the
it?
label looks so
Corona.
Like
it's Corona non-alcoholic, but it tastes just like Corona. It's so good.
Interesting.
The Corona looks like so tropical. Like
it does. It looks very refreshing.
Like you legit need to be on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, that is their little motto.
True. Brian, what are you drinking tonight?
Yo, I'm damn kids.
Okay.
It's been one of them days. I'm actually drinking a regular Pepsi, and I know I'm not gonna be happy about this tomorrow, but you know, it's a special day because I'm thinking about my uncle, and the chicken box and the Pepsi was a thing. So I said, you know what?
Just see your uncle because he's definitely proud.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, 1,000%.
you got them.
Cheers.
You
I'm
about to
sorry.
make me
I'm sorry.
cry.
I'm sorry.
I don't know which button y'all want me to hit. I ain't got the gong.
gong?
I just got the air horn.
No.
That's
Air
fine.
was too loud. It's too loud. It's too loud.
I'm gonna see. Wait, let me see if I could do the gong really quickly.
Because I
I was
feel like
like,
you have it.
I think I might have it, but I'm gonna just do something else for right now.
and I forgot how to upload sound in here. And it's funny, I was talking to Dwayne last night because he got the same board. And I was like, yeah, you supposed to. Oh, shoot, I ain't put new sounds in here so long. I got to like go for
Redo it.
look on the manual online because, you know,
Yeah.
they don't give you instruction booklets no more.
They
No.
don't.
It's like
you
you
gotta
should
YouTube
know.
everything.
It's like scan the QR code for the video.
Right, for the video. Like, what?
Like, when you get a new
Sway?
game, you get a new video
How?
game. The best part would be
What's
taking
the
out
book?
the
Where's the
book.
book?
Yeah. Oh my.
Yo,
Everything those CDs.
yep.
Bring back the book.
When
Bring
I
back
tell
the
you,
book.
I think my favorite book out of a CD, it was a few of them.
Okay.
But it was Backstreet Boys Millennium. Because that was like one of the first albums I bought. And when I tell you every picture it was like every picture was colorful. It was like each artist. It was like, you know, a little biography of each of them. And then of course you had the lyrics to each song. There it go, baby.
Oh, you heard it? Yay! Okay,
Producer
cool.
It was like the lyrics to each song in the book. Like, and then I
used
feel
to
like
love that.
Michael Jackson's Badge special edition, because I bought that too, and of course the Thriller special edition album.
Mine was the Black album.
Huh?
I said mine's the Black album, and I feel like I
It
know
came
the
with a
CDs.
poster.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's in my reach somewhere. So I'm like, wait, it's down here somewhere.
I got my Chris Brown's first album somewhere around here. That album and the exclusive album. But that's why I still collect vinyl, because like you get booklets in some of them.
Oh,
so
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, so you open them?
Yeah, I play my vinyl. I collect them and I play them.
Nice.
I have a Wu-Tang vinyl that I got from like an event I was at. And so it was like Wu-Tang, and then I also have like a RZA by himself vinyl.
See, now I'm curious about that sound.
Me too. Because my sister collects vinyls, but more like as art.
But
no, it sounds great.
She doesn't like play them and stuff, but that would be so nostalgic for me, like because I grew up with my parents listening to music on records.
Same.
Yeah, like, well, you know, it's crazy. We had one of them old. My aunt was so dated, like it was bad. Like it took a minute for us to like upgrade stuff. So we had like if you grew up in the 90s, this was a staple in a Black person's household. You had that wooden TV that stood on the floor.
Yep.
You had that wooden TV that was on the floor, and you had the little knobs or whatever. You had that. But the stereo system, it had a record player at the it had a record player at the top. And then it had like the cassette tapes at the bottom or whatever. But we never used the record player. Like we've never had records. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. But we had cassette tapes. We definitely had cassette tapes. We used to literally put the cassette tapes in. Used to record some stuff over old tapes that we wasn't using no more.
See,
like
that right there, Full Metal. I'm gonna tell you what's so nostalgic about that album. Do y'all remember when you could go in y'all remember you can go in the store and like preview the album?
Oh, I used to love that.
That's what that was the first time.
Oh my god.
Same.
That's what I would do at all times.
Yeah, and we would go in, and I remember one time we was in, it was an FYE or whatever it was before that, and they had the Full Metal album. And now, mind you, this is like 95 or 94. So I'm in there like, and it's like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually listening to wrestling music because it's before the whole volume 3, 4, 5 came out. But then when I saw that, I was like, if I could find a vinyl in that
would be
that would be amazing.
This right here, I just got this.
What's that?
Obi Trice? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They just released like a 20-year anniversary of Cheers. And so like I was looking for this too. I was like, where is it? This thing right here. And it came with a booklet. And I was like just looking at the booklet the other day and being like, I remember I used to do that as a kid. Just read the booklets.
I feel like that was like the best part because we already knew that the music was going to be good because we were fans of it. But it was the fact of us reading the book behind like the music. It was like our own It was like our own paper behind the music instead of watching it on TV.
Exactly. That's why I still collect them. Is because like I read and then like I end up making videos about things that are in their liner notes and weird. I just like weird stuff. Like it's not even weird. I just like niche stuff. Like that.
I always like to read like the credits of a song. Now I do it in title, but before you would do it in the booklets, and you would get like alternative posters sometimes.
No, legit.
That you can hang up.
I think Britney Spears' first album came with a poster too.
It did.
It definitely did because I definitely had it on my wall.
I have it in here.
Are y'all talking about the one with the beads where she's like?
No, that wasn't her first album.
Oh, okay.
That was the second
had
one.
Baby One More Time on it.
That just like brings
the
back
beads one was the second album. I think I have that one. Yeah,
the first one was like the poster was her album cover where she's like on her knees and she's like doing that pose and she's smiling, but also I know, right, on her knees and then give
fresh out of high school, fresh 19.
Oof.
Fresh 19, child. Who would have thought? So I'm watching Law and Order, right? Because it's the premiere of all the Law and Orders today. And I'm watching the first one, which I never watched. But as I'm driving into work today, I think his name is Hank Dancy. He's the lawyer on the original Law and Order.
Hugh Dancy?
As I am driving into work today, I'm at the light. Guess who crosses the street in front of my car?
Oh,
Hugh Dancy.
Whoa.
And as he's walking, I'm like, I know him, but what do I know him from? I'm like, oh, Law and Order. But I'm like, you know what? I can't tell him that I love him because I don't really watch the original Law and Order. I know I'm only here for my SVU and my organized crime. Oh, but I've seen him work, and he just popped up on my screen. So shout out to Hugh Dancy crossing in front of my car.
Hugh Dancy. Shout out to running into random celebrities in New York because I look at paparazzi photos all the time, and I'm like, I was just there. Like, how do I miss all these people? But I'll have people that'll like visit from like out of town or like from like the London office, and they'll be like, oh my god, I just ran into Tina Fey in 30 Rock. I'm like, how you run into Tina Fey in 30 Rock? I worked here for 4 years, never ran into any fucking celebrity.
Last time I was I'm trying to think.
There's one time I was walking, me and Jason, my coworker, we were walking to the store because I was like, yo, I want a hero. Like, I want a deli sandwich. And it's very hard to find those in the city, especially when you're like,
especially the vibe that we're looking for.
So I happened to find one, and literally Jason walks in the store, not paying no attention to nobody. Literally coming out the store is Amy Poehler.
Oh shit!
I said, Jason, that was Amy Poehler. He go, who? No, that wasn't. I said, Jason, that was Amy Poehler. By the time he looked outside, this was gone. It's like they disappeared. As soon as they step outside, they evaporate. Don't know where they were.
Every time I'm in New York, I meet somebody famous. Last time I was there, I was in an Uber and I was just getting out, and Action Bronson walked by with his dog.
See, random shit like that does not happen to New Yorkers.
It don't. I swear.
Like, which is so wild to me.
It happens to me
all the time.
All the time. Me and my friend me and DeRay was talking about the day. Like we went to literally me and DeRay was in school all our lives together. We went from elementary, junior high school, not high school, but then we went to college together. And we were walking, and literally we saw. If y'all ever saw the Rent off Broadway, like the last live Broadway show, the black girl who played me, the black girl who played one of the Schuyler sisters in Hamilton. I can never think of her name.
Oh, Ariana DeBose?
No. In the original Hamilton cast.
Oh, yes.
She played in also like Days of Our Lives or something like that, or All My Children, something like that. We saw her. Literally, we saw her, ran up to her, gave her a hug or whatever. We told her how much we loved her, this and third. Literally, as we were walking, then we go see Mario Lopez, shooting for Extra.
Wow.
Then we also see AJ Calloway shooting for Extra.
Oh, did he have the wig unit?
No. Did he have his unit on?
But I'm just like, it is like the amount of celebrities that I've seen in the city, and this is like before working at my job. Like, I've seen so many celebrities just walking. I'm just like, oh my god, that like one day I saw the tall blonde redhead guy who sings in a pentatonic just walking through Soho.
Oh wow!
You saw Scott?
Yeah, him, whatever his name is. And I was with my friend. My friend was like, yo, he could walk past me and I wouldn't know who he is. I said he did. and you the student.
I'm not gonna lie, that happens to me more often than not. Is it don't process until after they're way past me.
Same, and I'm so disappointed in myself.
But I'm not a hey, can I get a picture person anyway? I really am not. I just be letting them walk, or I just because I also always feel like, dang, if I draw attention to this, are other people gonna hop on this, and then I'm gonna ruin their day. So a lot of times I just do the like nod, like I see you. If I see them, I'm like I see you, and then I keep it pushing because I'm like I don't know if they want to be like,
and I don't want to get rejected by like a celebrity.
That part
like,
too,
oh, can I get a picture with you? And they're like, no, because like in New York, like they're like living, like they're probably running errands a lot of times, like so you don't want to bother them.
Or they just chill.
Right, match.
I don't care. I'll take getting rejected. I don't be caring about that. But I just don't. I don't want to like bring everybody else to like come ask them. That's my biggest fear. Is like I don't want 35 other people to come over because I took a picture.
Super famous.
So that's what happened too.
Like a whole like.
It's so funny you said that because I was talking to my best friend yesterday. We were out. So Elle Varner had performed at my school, right? And we were literally out. Me and my friends were literally out like in the summertime. She performed like springish. So it was like summertime, out of school, whatever. And I was like, yo, that's Elle Varner. My friend was like, no, that's not. I'm like, yes, that is. So I was like, come on. So we walked over and I heard her saying like, yeah, I don't want people walking to me like this. You see, talk about me. I said, I'm sorry I'm walking up to you. I was like, I'm sorry I walked up to you. However, I just wanted to say you were just at my school performing. I showed the picture, the group picture that we
all. Hi, Corey.
Oh my gosh! And then gave me a hug. Like I kind of broke that, but girl, don't be all stuck up and stand up offish. Cause
can we do a quick cheers to Corey with a K's birthday? Because he's also Capricorn gang.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Corey!
Bro.
Shout out, all right, to the New Year's baby. Shout out to my nephew's mom, who's also a New Year's baby. I forgot about her. She just texted me yesterday. My bad.
Also, I feel like the people that are always rude, the celebrities that are always rude, don't even be that big of celebrities. I ain't gonna
right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you lucky I even spoke?
Yeah, like you're lucky I kind of noticed who you are. Like, don't be like that.
Yo,
don't be like that.
When I worked at Best Buy, I don't know if y'all know who Jay Moss is, but
really.
No, but so like he came to do a signing for his album that came out at the time, and I was never like
gospel artist P.
Oh, yeah,
okay. Exactly. But like I was never into like the contemporary side of gospel, so they was like, first of all he was late. Then they was like, oh, he don't want to come in through the front of the store because he don't want people bum rushing him. And I'm like, ain't nobody go like Cisco coming here. Ain't nobody bum rushing you.
And he probably got platinum hair, so he good.
Exactly. And sure enough, nobody came in, nobody bum rushed him. It was probably 20 people that came to that signing.
I got Hollywood by TikTok celebrity.
Who?
I did. I don't even remember his name now, but I met him. I was some hotel, after the show. I forgot what city I was in.
Detroit.
And Noah recognized him and was like, oh, you don't know, like it wanted to introduce me. I was like, oh no, I don't, but like hi, such and such. And he was like, oh, you don't, like made it like, oh, you don't. And I was like, oh well, I'm not on TikTok like that. And he was like, well, I'm on Instagram. I was like,
that's why you got Hollywood, because you didn't know. You always gotta fake it. You always gotta fake it.
He was at Grand Slam too.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's his name? Like, do we know his name?
I don't remember. I don't remember. It was the mental block now, where it's like now I'm never going to remember who you are because the nerve of you.
No,
he was like, "Oh, I have such and such 1,000 followers," and I was just like,
okay, okay. That's good for you. Get your money. At this point.
The way he was
we can't hear you, P. We can't hear you. Somebody got horns blowing? What's happening?
No, legit. What in the world?
Yeah, the way he was acting, though, it was like, bro, like, come on now. And then like he was at Grand Slam. And again, I was like,
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know who that person is, but
cheers to not giving a fuck about
I just thought cheers. Is that an Oreos cup?
Mm-hmm.
I like your shirt, by the way.
You know who it's from.
Mine?
Shout out to Storyline Tees.
Well, yours too, but I was talking to Brian.
B-Rod?
No.
Not B-Rod. What is
Yeah.
that? Don't ever say that again in
Not
life. What? Can we kick you out? Because I'm so confused. Because that was disgusting. I don't like
shout
that.
out to Nate and well wishes because he posted he had the flu. He was dealing with the flu, so well wishes to a good brother over there.
Feel better.
Can we just talk about how it's gonna be 80 degrees next week in Tampa? I'm just saying.
I cannot wait to be in warm weather. I didn't even think about that.
It's gonna be 80 degrees in Tampa because I
so
feel like
excited.
all of our friends that we
shit, Pablo's up here now.
No, Pablo's back. Pablo's back in Florida.
Oh yay! Okay,
I'm in Florida for now.
Pablo,
I'm trying
you
to
making
get
an
to
appearance
Tampa
next week?
I'm trying to.
The answer is yes. Okay, got it.
Okay,
we're gonna speak the doubt out of our voices this year. It's gonna be affirmed that we're.
I didn't know moving was this expensive. Moving cross country is crazy.
Yeah. Is it really cross country? Is it really cross country?
Far.
I mean, it's not across the country technically, but it's up. But it's like it's still like 2,000.
You changing climates, yo.
Yeah,
that's enough.
Far. Yeah,
it's like I did Baltimore, Connecticut. That was just 5 hours.
The furthest I moved was Jersey, and that's right there.
Yeah, the furthest I moved was from Crown Heights to Flatbush. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, that's like it's a little hike. That hike is a little expensive there. Like
yeah.
I
mean, but I'm sure you can. Flex.
I do admire like Pablo. You even considering or people that can do that. Like I know so many people. A lot of my coworkers are transplants, like they move across the country by themselves just on a job offer, and I'm just like, that is brave as hell to move to a whole nother country and just kind of wing it. You get here, wing it.
But at least I'm sure that the offer is paying for, like, there are some jobs that will give you a stipend to pay for your move or pay for your first month's rent and stuff like that or whatever. Because if you want to offer me a job across the country or to another country and you're not paying for me to get there, baby, we're gonna have to work this remote.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? But I was thinking more just not having family, friends, credit.
That's been the hardest part.
No support system. Like that's a whole and in a different time zone. Because I can't just call, I just can't call. You have to like connect with your family at certain times. Like that's brave as hell. Like I would love to do it, but sheesh.
Yeah, I see a lot of people do it at ESPN, and I was luckily my orientation class, we got our move-in paid for, but it was people who were there a year before that was moving from California that didn't. But they would hit you with we get 700 applications a day in a minute.
First of all, I just got an email from Indeed talk about ES or Ladders or whatever. Talk about ESPN is looking for somebody like you. And every time I think about it,
it's the somebody like you that's
something that I want to be a part of.
They are so quick to be like, you must move to Bristol too for ESPN.
So many times I've been
like, so many times I've been like, I'm gonna apply. Then I'm like, I am not moving to Bristol. And then lo and behold, now I'm only 30 minutes away from Bristol anyway.
And truth be told, Bristol, it ain't that bad. I mean, they got good wings, they got good food.
But I mean, it's all built. That entire city is built around ESPN being there.
Yeah, but I mean, Hartford's right there, so it's like if you want urban life, you got Hartford and New Haven. New Haven's a college town. New Haven's
great too. Yeah,
New Haven's definitely a college town. But my thing is that I'm in New York, and I know that.
Oh, that's the selling point. 2 hours from New York, 2 hours from Boston.
That's the biggest thing.
That's the selling point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have to move. I could just be a hybrid type schedule. Hop on a train, or even if I have to drive, there's certain you can take the tollway, and it's like an hour and 30 minutes away, depending on what part of Connecticut you're going to. So,
I think that's the reason why I was like, I'm cool with moving up there, because I'm like, I'm only like 2.5 from New York, like 3, 4 from Jersey. Like it's not that far. It's fine.
What state you in? If you don't mind me asking,
I'll be in Massachusetts. I'll be in Western Mass, so I'm really like 10 minutes from like Connecticut, but 2 hours from Boston.
The whole crew is on this side, so you'll definitely have support from us. We're definitely road tripping. P is definitely riding in the back seat if I have to pick her up.
Wait, what? Where we going?
When we go see Pablo,
to my housewarming. I'm having a housewarming.
Oh, yay!
Wait, we have another special guest.
Yay!
She's the other half to the other half. She's the scarf to my bonnet.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hey,
girl.
Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang.
Yo, I cannot believe that shit.
I love them. I love them.
Blue light is killing me like a bad.
I was gonna ask you blue light because I need to get some ASAP.
I need those because I'm like,
ever.
Yeah,
mine's the prescription just came through.
Too.
What you drinking, boo?
Green juice because I can't drink alcohol.
Okay, you're fasting.
Respect.
I'm trying to wait until Tampa.
Got it.
That way.
All right, okay. I suppose I shall make the drive to Tampa.
Yeah.
Why you acting up?
We all knew that was gonna happen. Let's talk.
No, because now you're over here talking about like I can't wait till Tampa. So everybody's gonna be in Tampa, and
we're
I'm
all gonna be in
3
Tampa.
hours away.
I mean,
like I might as well go.
Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know how I'm gonna have to sneak into Royal Rumble or put on a Pablo hat or something. And be like, let me in.
We got you. Okay, are Listen, if I have to, we'll talk offline because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this online. We'll talk.
See you then.
See you then. Sorry. All right, so
I love the East Coast Rumble.
Says, sorry, everyone. Seth Rollins' injury is not looking too good right now.
Oh no!
I really think that he re-injured his knee because as soon as he won, he did this to the ref. Like he's done. Like
you know, he gonna finish that match.
He gonna finish that match.
He gonna finish that match. Damn.
So I'm just like,
that's freaking Rollins.
That's freaking Rollins.
I wish I know it's a different injury, but Seth's body been beat up for a minute, and I was like, I really wish he would have like dropped the title.
I know, took some time off, and then came back for Mania season.
Yeah. You know what's messed up? People were actually like trying to doubt the whole. Like if the knee injury was real, his back injury was real, was it not real? And I'm just like, y'all don't understand. Seth Rollins is a workhorse, right? So if he's really hurt, he's really hurt. Like I don't know why you would think that's not
exactly. It also help. Like I hate that we all have to analyze everything so much because I think with the Shinsuke storyline, that was a part of the story. Was the fact that Shinsuke was gonna manipulate the fact that his back is injured. So it's like, why we gotta think too much into it? Like, let's just, but now if he's like actually hurt, it's like, damn, I hope.
It's like 32 all over again, man.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those people because I'm so into a good storyline. I kind of was just like, is this really real or is it really for the storyline? Like, is his back really messed up?
You don't know.
Or you don't know because it was just so real. Like kayfabe was kayfabing at that time, okay? And it was just like, but when it comes to like, when you take the kayfabe out of it and it comes to like you actually knowing the truth behind, like, yeah, his back has been fucked up. Yeah, his knee has. We all saw the video of his knee twisting when he tried to powerbomb Kane through that table. Like,
but I'll tell you, when I chose kayfabe in my life, especially these past 18 months, it's been doing me very good. I just sit back, I watch this good product called wrestling. I don't try to analyze it, and it's been fun. I'm telling you. Try
and you know what? I had to go off because I'm like, everybody's like, oh, Cody's on the cover of 2K. Oh, Rhea's on. I'm like,
wait, he is?
No, that's the point. Like, learn the element of surprise.
Because WWE 2K retweeted Cody because they asked like, who y'all think is the cover?
And then they put the Undertaker's theme, like Undertaker's tombstone, in a tweet. So I'm like, y'all don't know. So everybody just shut up and wait for the drop.
The mute button on Twitter, it will change your algorithm. Like, I don't see a lot of the toxic stuff no more until y'all, Justin, put it in the chat. But most of the time, that's my brother. I'll tell him.
Wait, I was like, wait, where's Justin?
No, because Justin is most of the first person. Is like, yo, I don't see the toxic stuff all the time.
Wait, so did y'all see this tweet that says, take a screenshot. The enhancement talent you get is now your roommate. I took a screenshot and mine says Terry Gibbs. What's the enhancement version of Terry Gibbs?
Wait, is that from?
Okay, so if y'all go on Twitter, Seahawk did it.
Oh,
he had got Steve.
Send it through the chat.
I'm gonna send it. Seahawk had got Steve somebody but it turned out to be Al Snow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, who's Terry Gibbs?
That's a good.
I'm having to
Google
Google it.
machine.
This. What you
Oh
say?
yeah, the Google A. My bad. It's
Hit the Google A. Hit the Google A.
Terry what?
I got Terry Gibbs. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it right now. I just sent y'all so y'all can tell y'all share y'all screenshots.
A professional wrestler.
It says professional. Yeah, he's a professional.
Oh wow, wrestler. Yo, from the 80s. A jobber from 87.
Oh shit.
Wrestling jobber Terry Gibbs. January to June 1987. He was the job. Yeah. Oh, here, Pisces, and February 20th.
All right, here we go. Wait.
I sent it to the group chat. So who y'all got?
Are you doing it now?
I see it. I'm gonna share my photo. I don't know who Terry Gibbs is, but whatever.
I don't know where my phone is.
Buck Quartermine.
Put it in the Quartermain. Put it in the chat.
He from the Raw era, the Monday Night Mommy shirt she got on, the P got on.
So you supposed to screenshot this?
Yeah, screenshot the moving gift.
He fairly new.
So put in the group chat so you can see.
Who's Tony Garea?
That name sounds
he's
familiar.
a writer too. He used to be a writer. Tony
really?
Garea. Yeah, he used to be one of the first writers of Raw.
Who the hell is PJ Walker?
That's who I got. I don't know.
No, who the hell is PJ Walker?
I just sent to the group chat.
Is that Black G's?
You know, it's crazy, Tony. You gonna know who Tony Garea is if you watch the Attitude Era and you see that guy with the gray hair who always coming out with all the production people. He's wearing the short sleeve shirt with the tie.
Yeah. Oh, I remember him.
With the tie. You're gonna. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see you a picture of Tony Garea. I'm gonna show you a picture right now. You're gonna be like, oh, that's him.
Okay.
I remember him. Because I think I was just watching something with him on it the other day.
He used to tag with Rick Martel too, Tony Garea.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yo, he was with the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
He was with 3W
too.
Dean Ho, Larry Zbysko.
Not Dean Ho.
Yeah. Oh, he's a road agent. Yep. Until 2014.
Yeah, he's around for a long time.
Some young guy.
I just sent it to you, Sienna. I just sent it in the group chat, Sienna. You're gonna see.
Oh yeah, PJ Walker is just incredible.
Oh shit!
Yep. Right, exactly.
Oh snap!
The name sound familiar. Paul Roma.
In the jobber. Paul Roma. The jobber picture is different than that's over here. That you said.
They said Paul Roma was a jobber.
Yeah, he both was Paul Roma.
Who got Paul Roma?
Agree.
Who did you get?
I wasn't able to do it.
All right. This is why the group chat be lacking.
I told you I don't even know where my phone is.
P answered 2 days later. We be like, what is she reacting to?
Wait, I thought
a day late.
This is a birthday celebration. This is not a roast, ma'am.
Not days later.
All right, a day late. Same thing. In my eyes,
it will not be a day late.
Girl, yes, it do. You reacted a day late today.
Patricia.
That's not true.
Patricia.
All right, I'm pulling up receipts.
That is definitely not true.
I will be minding.
I check in once a day, at least. Once a day.
I got my happy New Year's Day response on New Year's Day, and I sent to you Christmas Eve. So I kind of get what she's saying. It's just lacking in hours. We working
on Christmas Day.
No, not Christmas Day. Sorry, New Year's Eve. I'm sorry.
I had sent a message yesterday. I sent a specific message yesterday. I said stays in the chat. You responded at 8:19 this morning.
Okay, at night and the next morning is not a day later. That is reasonable.
I sent this message right before y'all went on for fan club.
She's working on it. It's hours.
It's fan club. I went to sleep.
No, I said right before you went on for fan club.
The next morning is reasonable.
That's
Days
still
later,
a day late.
Hours.
That's still a day late.
Can we agree to disagree?
Can we agree to disagree?
Y'all lucky I'm in that group chat. Let's put it that way.
Y'all want to take
I respond. I check in once a day.
You do check in.
That's reasonable. That is reasonable.
You literally check in to make sure to let us know that you are breathing, and that is
yes. I say have a good week. I say,
It's
have a
getting violent.
good week.
Mom, I need you to come pick me up. It's getting really dangerous out
Why
here.
not?
All right, Paul
I
Heyman.
say,
It's giving
Call
Paul.
Roman
It's giving
Reigns.
NXT parking lot right now. Mom, I'm scared.
It's giving
Mom.
NXT parking lot.
That's
No, I mean,
yo.
I'm here. Wait, hold on.
So-
Who is this? You got a new baby up here?
baby.
Who has a baby?
I
What are you
watch
watching?
along with the SVU.
Oh,
in
please
25
stop.
years.
Please stop. People
I'm like,
are gonna
who
watch
has
it
a
later
baby?
on.
I'm not calling the
I'm just
police,
saying,
Andre. I'm
don't
calling my
spoil.
mom.
Please don't
I'm like, who baby is this? And who is this man standing behind Benson? Because I'm so confused.
Please
I am
don't
confused.
spoil.
I'm not. Okay. But even Justin said, so please
Just-
admit she's neglecting the group
Justin,
chat.
we're not choosing
I
violence.
said I check in once a day. I don't think that's
He
neglect.
checks in for survival purposes only, okay? But we love that.
I share good news. Like I was like Ciendo's show this week.
She do.
Almost
She do.
700
Good.
views.
Let's
I
share
wish
to the end of first show, okay? Let's share.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I got the sound.
Me and my green juice. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Every Tuesday.
See, me and my wolf dogs.
Wait, what?
That
I'm like, wait, what?
Yo, and Braun Breaker, the whole thing that's gagging me, people were like, why do you think this is so funny? I said, because you ever have a good idea and you swear it's a good idea, so you say that shit loud with your chest and people look at you sideways, but you stand beside it.
Wild.
He was on that. He was like, see, me and he's like, the wolf dogs are gonna go in there in the Dusty Classic, and Baron's like, the what?
See,
What
if
the
he
hell did
never
you just
broke
say?
up with
Right,
Cora
because
Jade,
he's
she would have
definitely
vetted
the
that for him.
lone wolf.
Stop
So I'm just like, what?
The wolf dogs. And then he was like, and then he said it all proud. He's like, the wolf dogs. And Baron's like, nigga, no. We're not calling it that. He's like, what did you think about this? And he goes, he's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. He's like, we've been a tag team for 2 weeks, bro. And he was like, and he's just like innocent. He's like, and then the next part, which I'm going to talk about, he was like, it feels like longer than that. He's like, listen, I was in the shower. And then he starts doing the movements like he's taking a shower. And Barry's like, stop. You're thinking about us in the shower now?
Yo.
Listen.
I didn't even see the I watched the segment with the volume on.
No,
you've made it so much funnier.
It's like you don't even want to watch it now. Like,
it's like if I came to Patricia and I was like, we're gonna be called the Wrestlettes, and Patricia's like, the what now? How long you been thinking about this? I've been like 10 years. She's like, we've been friends for 10 years. I didn't even know you watched wrestling.
That sounds like a reject group.
The Wrestleette.
But that's how y'all would look at me. That's how he was looking at Braun.
Like,
that's how a lot of quartet groups are named.
Everything added with an et at the end.
The Wrestlettes. I'd be like, I've been thinking about it for like 12 years.
Excuse me, like, did Barry Gordy sign us and drop us at the same time?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, we've been a podcast for 5. How you been thinking about it for 12 years? I'm like,
wait, but it's so funny I say that because I just rewatched Dreamgirls for the first time in like 10 years probably, and they was the Dreamettes, and I was like, that is so bad. Like, why y'all had that name?
That's such a
when I tell you that's like a family staple. Like we was watching it for Christmas. So you know how the Laurel challenge was happening on TikTok. So when that part came up, everybody did their face. So my cousin was like we was all going around like, what's it go? And I tell you, it's the most funniest thing ever. But it's like not the dreams, the Dreamettes.
I just sent it in the group chat. Yo, I was like, bring it on. That shit is hilarious. But yeah, homeboy, I don't know. He got swag night. He dumped his girlfriend, but it's a whole other personal story.
Apparently, she was the person who vetted them dumbass ideas.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I said she vetted them. If he would have presented that to her, she's like, no, don't do that.
Really?
No, I mean, behind every great man is a better woman.
I mean, that shit was hilarious. If that's his most hilarious moment. If that was his most hilarious, I fear. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go.
I am rooting for him and Corbin though, because they're funny.
Yo, they're hilarious. You
Baron
gotta have
Corbin, man. He found his way.
Because Baron Corbin's like, I've just hung out with Jason and Travis's Clutch's mom. I'm not going by no fucking wolf dogs. I was hanging out with Taylor Swift in the Chief box. I'm not going by no fucking wolf dogs, bro. You're bugging.
The fact that Baron Corbin is hilarious.
Did y'all see that swag
Baron
surf that they
Corbin
were doing?
Huh?
Did y'all see that swag surf that Taylor Swift and them was doing?
No.
And
I wish I
it was
did.
so
Why?
cringe.
I think Vaughn, he said that is the Fraggle Rock surf. That is not the swag
Fraggle
surf.
Rock surf.
I was weak. I said somebody needs to take Vaughn's phone because
Please.
he trying to start vibes. Hey Nick.
Hey Nick.
Hey Nick.
Oh Nick, you came in at the wrong time, baby. I was talking about NXT. I was talking about the funniest part of NXT. My bad.
My boy was dragging his finger along to read his lines again.
Who?
Braun Breaker, as always.
Son, listen, for somebody who went to one of the top schools in the South, I don't understand how everything. I'm like, listen, I can't talk like that. I got a cousin who graduated top of her class, and she can't read a speech to write. Yeah, she graduated top of her class, and she can't read she can't read a insult. She can't read a piece of paper. She can't be.
Justin, get out of my
Whitewater wave pool.
Yo, y'all know Justin.
The way it come, they jump.
Yo.
Even when Justin
It
can't
look
be
like
in
they
the chat,
like are being like they like no like.
Let me tell you something.
So weird.
Shorty was off like her 5th Mai Tai. That girl was
Mai
just
Tai.
vibing. Whatever white girl drink you want, that girl was vibing. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just.
It
going
must
with the
suck
wind.
to not even just be able to vibe out at a football game without people like filming every single thing you fucking do. Like
You
like
want to know
she's just
something?
chilling.
If that were me, I would immediately just act the ass at every single time.
mm-hmm.
I'm just.
I mean,
doing
I
the
might
most
as well.
outlandish.
Me too.
I might as well.
If y'all gonna do this,
Listen,
I'm gonna
Make
have
it
fun.
reasonable, like just
I'm
to
gonna
make
have
it
fun.
but you know
reasonable.
what? I don't want her to become a Gabrielle Union. So I
What's
think
that?
she's good where she's at. Because Gabrielle Union be yelling at the refs and shit. When Dwayne Wade was playing like his last seasons, she would like
acting
curse
like-
at the refs.
Yeah,
She was like yapping with the guys.
She
Yeah,
was real.
She was the man. She
You
was
know
the
what,
Becky
though?
Lynch on the court side.
You know, I really would act like what's that girl? Like all of these young Hollywood girls that are getting real popular, like the girl that just won at the Emmys, what's her name? Io Edebiri. I would act just
I
like
love
that
her.
in public. I would act like
I love
Renee
her.
Rapp. I rap. I would just be unhinged the whole
No,
time.
I think Renee Rapp is about to be canceled.
Never.
Why? How?
Wait, why you say that?
Renee Rapp literally
really know her
went
like that.
on air or was on.
It said, "Fuck that man."
And was no, and it was like she's ageist against us.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm like, what? But girl, we the ones supporting you.
We the ones supporting you.
She said, "Fuck millennials" so hard
It's like
too.
she's ageist.
She said, yeah. She said, I don't like.
Is that
she
what
said-
she did?
She said, I don't like old people. Okay,
Damn.
she said
Wait,
it, right?
old people?
But if you, she said it. But if you look at it, it's very clear. She's talking about a very specific subset of millennials. You know who I'm talking about. It's not y'all.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't like them, and I'm gonna call them old.
First of all,
and she was
looks
also being
our
sarcastic.
age.
She probably talking about white millennials.
Because remember,
Okay.
this is a girl that like
Wow.
Jasmine Sullivan is like her Beyonce. So
Yo, when I tell you, have you ever heard her sing though?
Yo, I went to see Mean Girls, and she was the last. She was the last Mean Girl on Broadway, and she bust them pipes.
And
Like
she wins on.
I never believed that she was a lesbian. To be quite honest, like she could have fooled me because she nailed it.
Show, Word
She was on
Association
and Terrell's show.
Yeah,
Terrell
that's Word
Grace.
Association.
No, but if you watch her on the Sex Life of College Girl, she's hilarious from the first episode all the way down.
And that's literally her full personality. Like in real life,
she had a scene when she was on the courtyard and she was drunk, so she got pissed because she was like, her brother was hooking up with some guy, and she got pissed and she like threw the bottle at the statue. And she's like, I'm thriving. I was like, oh, girl,
that's her.
she said that's her.
I'm part of the They Can Never Make Me Hate You committee.
Yeah,
they never will make.
I'm gonna have to add her to the I Can't Hate Her list.
I'm new, she's very new to me, so
no. Okay, so P, here's what you got to do. She had like watch Terrell's Word Association show with her on it because oh my god,
ADHD.
Low, yeah, her ADHD. She talks about her ADHD. Shit is real. But then also listen to her song "Tummy Hurts" featuring Coco Jones.
Come on!
Oh, I love
it.
Also,
no,
can we
after
be real?
you do that, you gotta listen to what is it? I think it's Snow Angel.
Yeah, her album.
You gotta listen to that. You gonna sit there and you think rock ballads is a rock ballad? You ain't heard a rock ballad, a recent rock ballad. She took it back to the like when Pink came out with her.
Yeah, when Pink was light skinned.
Went back to
Pink was light skinned. Light skin Pink? Yeah.
Light skin Pink.
Not when she was Rosa.
Yeah. Well, before she was doing all them
we talking about There You Go. Most girls.
Before she was doing them flips and shit. Yeah, that Pink. That's what she reminds me of. That Pink. Also, her and Coco Jones are
nobody
like.
asked you if the song was toxic. You just told
it's
P to
untouchable
listen
to you.
it.
Stop.
So, her and Coco Jones are like the same person, low key, just white and black.
Just
like
different hues. They different
just like
hues.
yeah, because Coco Jones, all the memes she got, like, and you do too for a check. Because I was gonna be in Play of the Month. Renee Rapp says shit like that, like straight up. They're the same person, just
but
different.
I think she was talking about like palm colored.
Yo, I'm literally still laughing at Justin.
No, she wasn't. She know better.
No, but yeah, like Renee Rapkins, and then the fact that she's only like 23 or 24.
Yeah, she
and
just
her
had her birthday.
soul is so like she has an old soul. Like she gives you like them 1940s, 50s, 60s singer vibes. Like it's so much pain, but it's so much vibrancy in her voice. Like it's just the most craziest thing ever. And you look at her age, you're like, bitch, what? So, Pete, you got homework. You gotta listen to Tommy Hurts.
Okay.
You do. Listen to the whole album. Angel. Listen to the whole album.
I will.
Listen to the whole album. You'll have fun.
Okay. Wait, Pablo, what did you think of Nicki's album? I'm curious.
You know, as a person who like my formative years is Pink Friday. Like I think I was like 14 saying shit I was not supposed to.
As we all were.
I was like, I don't think I was expecting her to do that again. I just don't think I'm sorry, you don't have the capabilities to do that at 40, at 27, that you did at 27. You can't make that music. It's not happening again.
She's trying. This Nicki feels different though.
It is.
The old Nicki never had to compete. And if she had to compete, she wasn't making it seem like it.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I don't get me wrong. It got bops. It has. It does what it needs to do. I'm gonna listen to Fuck the Club Up because
I love that song.
I love that.
Everybody.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna listen to like, beep. Is that beat? Is that she talking to me?
I love the remix with 50 Cent too.
But
I'm sick of everybody. I love Blessings because Tasha Cobbs is on there.
That song is good. That song is
and
so
it and it went number one on the gospel charts. Like, come on,
nice.
Period.
I just think.
Go ahead, Pablo.
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say. I just think like it's just a different person. And so like the memories or whatever I had associated with her is just not ever going to be the same as they are now.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the album, but I do think like, and people can be mad at me for this, I think parts of it was like resting on laurels and being lazy. Like I do. Like some of those samples were they like great sample. Right. You just use the most obvious part. Like where's the fun part in making the music anymore? And like I get she don't have to compete. You don't have to. But my thing, if you don't want to, if you don't have to, leave these little girls alone. Stop tweeting, stop beefing, stop doing collabs with them. Yeah. Just be in your lane and just do your mom music, bitch.
Like you're still always gonna be the best female of all time. So
you know what my thing is with her? I think that she doesn't know who she is, so she don't know how to be her because she don't know who. Like, yeah, we know she from Queens. We know she born and raised in Trinidad, and she came down to Queens or whatever, kids like that. But who is she outside of that? Like, for the better part of her career, like Safari, although I can't stand him, Safari was literally like a major part of her career. Don't get me wrong. That interview she did with Flex 5 years ago, where she debunked all that shit that Safari was over here like growing up, like saying, "Oh yeah, it's me," and she debunked all that shit. I feel like there is some truth to what Safari was saying. Like if it wasn't for him in certain instances and stances,
I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna be real honest. I think to an extent he was lying, but he wasn't fully lying because there's a lot of men who just write better for women than they do.
That's what I'm saying.
And I like Lil Yachty wrote "Act Up" for City Girls. I'm just saying, and that's the best song he's ever made.
That's their best song.
That's the best song he's ever made.
That's not their best song. "Act Up" is not City Girls' best song.
It's not their best song.
It's the best song.
My favorite. Just saying, like
my favorite song is "Twerk." Put Twerk on for me.
And Cardi though,
so it's. But I just said that's the best song that.
But JT is also the better rapper of the two.
Yeah, like Young Miami was struggling by herself.
But very much better personality.
You know, it got to a point, and I'm not even lying, when Moneybagg Yo released Said Something remix, and you know how JT starts it off like, nigga, I don't want to hear it. They will play JT, the baby, Moneybag Yo, and by the time Young Miami part came up, they cut it off the radio. They would
nobody
not
that.
But remember too, in the age of TikTok, that part with JT is the most trending sound. You don't even hear the rest of the song.
The only
want to fuck JT. Like as soon as you hear that, you instantly know what song it is, to the point where people were like, "Oh, that's a guy song." Like nobody's trying to hit a baby. First of all,
I'm not gonna lie,
it's JT's energy.
I'm only
first of all, JT can, and you know it's crazy. Like Young Miami has improved since then. I'm not going to sit here and not give credit where credit is due, because she has.
I'll never snitch on you, Daddy. It's still iconic. I'm sorry.
Never.
Wait, say it again.
When she goes, I'll never snitch on you, Daddy. That's iconic.
Never.
I'm never giving that part up.
No, the most iconic part. If your man's a broke nigga, hell no, I can't say. If your man's a rich nigga, I'ma fuck him till he ain't one. That
was JT. That wasn't y'all. Wasn't
no. I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about JT. That hit for me.
Yeah. That was.
I know you're talking about Young Miami with that part.
Yeah, no, I'm so mad that he's actually comparing Young Miami to a Lil Wayne feature type run. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding
Lil
me?
Wayne First of all, her biggest hit when JT was locked up is the top 20 winners gonna get flued out. That was her biggest hit during the entire time JT was locked up.
And then
was literally an Instagram video.
Was so bad when she had to perform by herself. It was
she is. I wish people would realize she is the personality of the group. JT is the rapper of the group, and it works well because it works well.
But she said that too. Like she literally said at one point that she never really took the rap stuff seriously. It was really JT.
Yes.
But then she had to hold it on her own when JT got locked.
That's what I'm like.
Girl,
this girl is
you didn't take this seriously. But
she's a personality.
Love it.
Yeah. She's a personality. The TV show, like her biggest hits, like as a rapper or whatever, is literally like her one-liner memes. That's it. Like when she did the thing with Megan Thee Stallion, she's like, "You want to fuck me?" That shit is funny. Like I will never let that go. That is funny to me.
It's the I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm like, I'm trying to be the first Black Oprah. What?
Girl.
But it's also like, Black girl, when you make this, send it to me so I can listen to it. Because I'm not shitting on Carisha, but what I'm saying is,
I'm not shitting on her, but you wildin'.
At that time, it wasn't hitting for her because she had to hold. One, she had to hold down by herself. Two, she already admitted that she was not really taking it that serious as JT was. And three, it just seemed like she was yelling on all of her tracks. Then JT comes back out, and you know JT is kind of helping her maneuver through these tracks and these songs so it could become better. So go ahead, make it so I can literally sit here and dissect each and last one of them.
And if you make it as a person from Florida, I feel like I'm qualified to speak on this. If you're making shit from Miami in 2018, that includes like the EP before JT went to jail, which is like a lot of remakes of old songs, like I'll Take Your Man. Yeah, so it's like it's kind of that's a layup. If she ain't kill that, I don't know what to tell you. It was over if she wasn't gonna kill that. I love her. I like, to be honest, she's my favorite part of the group, but is she the better rapper? No. Is she the reason why I'm listening to the music? Not really. But is she the reason why I'm watching her TV show and watching her tear DJ Academics down? Yes. Yes, absolutely.
She tore that nigga up.
As she should.
I'll give her full credit where it's due. Yeah. She's able to take her personality and make it more than just the music. Yeah. Because for her to have a podcast where half the things, first of all, that she says on her podcast, we wish we can. That's why we're trying.
Or the shit she gets out of her guests,
too, is something that people study in college for, and she managed to do it with just her personality. Like for her to go on there and literally,
she got Megan Thee Stallion come out the closet.
She got Summer Walker to fully admit.
I don't think she got Summer Walker to talk. Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Ben said she was.
It goes down in that
like
round.
Yeah,
both ways.
That's true.
So,
that's true. She did.
She got Summer Walker talking, and Summer Walker, from what I've heard, is the most awkward person to interview on the face of this planet.
She has social anxiety. So she don't do a lot of interviews.
So for her to take the personality that she's in, like, for her to use her personality to her advantage, I give her full credit for that. Is music going to be her thing forever? Probably not. But am I going to look to see what she's wearing or look to see what she's saying?
Right.
Absolutely. She's that part of the group. Because as much as JT2 is a little weird, the fact that her and Lil Uzi Vert together, that was not what in my bingo cards. I was like, why is she
together
with
for
him?
a hot little sex set?
They work together.
But she's a weirdo too, and she's admitted it.
Yeah, but that's a person.
They
Like
was
that's
cute. Yeah, they was
opposites
cute.
attract, or maybe sometimes the same people attract each other. You understand?
JT and
So
They
Uzi.
was cute. Yeah.
it's a cute thing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was very shocked to see Lil Uzi at WrestleMania. I was lit too.
I was like, oh shit, do the dance. But of course, what was the little kid's name? He was
forget his name, and I literally, oh my god, I need to know his name. Shout out to him. He was the most adorable and cutest thing ever. I'm not even gonna hold you. He was so cute, so adorable.
What do we think of Okada leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling?
He's going back to TNA.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
He already filmed Snake Eyes for them. It's coming on tonight.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be him and Motor City Machine Guns tonight versus.
I'm not staying up. How about that?
It's on like now though. It's on like right now.
It was pre-recorded.
Yeah.
What, TNA?
Yeah, it's on Access right now.
All right, but Law and Order is too, and it's the new.
I know you have a hierarchy.
I sure do.
But I think he's going to TNA. I can't see him going to AEW, but shit.
I feel like if that forbidden door is broken, or even because he's a free agent now, like Sandal said, I feel like we can definitely possibly see him at the Rumble, because it's just like Rumble now, the way wrestling is set up right now, there is so many different opportunities for these people just to show their face, to say, I participated in a WWE match.
Yeah,
so why not Royal Rumble? Because we don't know who's in Rumble. We know Cody's in Rumble. We know that
Phil's
in Rumble. We know that is in Rumble. We know that who else is in Rumble?
CM Punk.
Punk is in Rumble.
That's it right now, right?
It's only 4 that declared Rumble. No, Lashley's in Rumble.
Lashley just declared Rumble.
Yeah. So we know that there's 5 men in Rumble, and as for the women in Rumble, we know Bianca's in Rumble. We know that is Becky in Rumble. No, she said she's going to.
No, she did. She did with Rhea. She said the only way I could beat you is if I win the Rumble.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be.
I need Jada Kingdom to get off of this Instagram live, because if she's talking about Stephon Don one more time,
oh my god, please,
and take it.
And let me tell you something about Burna Boy. I thought Burna Boy was one of the good ones. I didn't realize in the song. Yeah, I know you're making that face, Krista, because I was rooting for him. I didn't realize in that song that he said, "I bought a Birkin for Jada Kingdom." Because first of all, these Naja boys, they know they're messy when they buy their girlfriends jewelry, cars, and give them money. You know that's like you trying to play that you mine, but I'm your sugar daddy, but I'm gonna do what I want anyway. He knew what he was doing.
No,
he knew what he was doing.
It wasn't that they were even dating. Like, they weren't really dating. They were literally just. It was a fling thing. So
I'll be honest with you too.
Brag.
Africans.
But also at the same time, like, everybody's gonna use certain lyrics in their songs, and it has no meaning to it. It could just say because it rhymed. Because in the original song, Byron Messiah said something about Jada Kingdom. So I'm like, all right, cool. Burna Boy is going to say something about Jada Kingdom in the remix. So now for Stephon Don to jump on the track to start with Jada Kingdom and
on a song that's 2.5 years old.
What?
On a song that's almost a year and a half old.
A year and a half old. A relationship that's like 2 years old. Like, what is happening?
But I'll be real honest with you. There's 2 things I want to just point out into it, right? One, Africans treat our luxury like it's a cheap handbag. Like, for example, a Range Rover over there is like a Honda Accord over here. Let's be honest. So a handbag, a Birkin to him is like, I want to say, like a Coach purse to us. And that's just full trans and nothing to sleep on Coach. I love Coach. Coach is real quality. Everything else to me is vinyl, honey. My Coach purse is still lasting.
I got my taxes back when 1 year I think I was like 19, 20 years old. I got my taxes back. You know what I did? Went to the Coach. No, it wasn't my taxes. It was one of my school checks. Went to the Coach store in Soho, bought me a wallet. Sure did.
Listen, they got this Coach quilt that I'm looking at. I'm like, listen, sis, your birthday, treat yourself.
Okay.
And secondly, like, Burna Boy not ugly. He not ugly, but am I gonna make a rap song about you? No. Am I gonna make a diss track for somebody else for you?
I think
Not
that I am more
really.
attracted to the fact that Burna Boy is a performer.
There you go. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Like when I tell you I went to his concert, and when I tell you the whole of Nigeria had their passport stamped to be in Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah, no, he will. He has an aura. He has an aura.
Yes.
But again, am I going to sit there and fight with a woman over you? No, probably not.
And this is what I was saying. This was this okay, so P, I'm gonna break it down really, really quickly for you.
I was literally gonna say, can y'all give me some context?
Okay. So probably about like 2-3 weeks ago, Stefflon Don made that song "Hurting Me." I heard you got a new girl. That song, right?
Okay.
So we all know that Stefflon Don and Burna Boy was in a relationship for like 2.5 years, right? They break up. The song, Burna Boy's song, Last, it's about Stefflon Don.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he's like, I gotta say bye-bye, yo, bye-bye to the love of my life. Oh, it's about Stefflon Don, right? So 2-3 weeks ago, Stefflon Don plays a song. She happens to mention the name Twinkie or Twinkle. Twinkle or Twinkie is the name that they call Jada Kingdom, who's another reggae artist who Burna Boy name dropped in the Taliban 2 song. Talk about she got the best pum pum there in Kingston, so he bought her a Birkin bag. So I think her thing froze. P, you frozen?
I think she's frozen.
She's frozen. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Elsa.
Well, okay. Before you continue your story, when P comes back,
I'm back.
I feel okay.
Okay, she's back.
Continue.
Okay. What part did you stop on?
Teflon Don posted
okay, so Teflon Don, girl. Stefflon Don.
Yes, Ricky Rose. We gotta get into that too, Krista.
Is Teflon Don a person? I feel like that's a person.
Stefflon, yes.
Stefflon Don. She made that song "Hurting Me."
Stefflon Don. Okay, gotcha.
I heard you got a new that song. That's her song, P.
Mm-hmm. Who is Simone?
I don't know.
Hey, Remy, but who's Simone?
I'm like, where you guys?
I don't know. Next, continue the story because I'm not doing this in 2024.
Right. Anyway, so a few weeks ago, Stefflon Don sampled a preview of the song, and she mentioned the name Twinkie or Twinkle. That's the name they call Jada Kingdom, another reggae artist, the person that Burna Boy name dropped in the Taliban 2 song. So Jada Kingdom goes on live and is like, hey, if you're talking about me, say that shit. Say it with your chest. So Stefflon Don went and re-recorded the song and made sure she intentionally put her name in it.
Stop.
Intentionally put her name in it, and then that's how these two started beefing. So now Stefflon Don they both have 3 diss tracks going towards each other.
Oh shit. And this is all over Burna Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It better
all
be
over
fire.
Burna Boy.
right.
It's just like and it's crazy because I have not listened to Jada Kingdom's last diss song. And the only reason why I listened to Stefflon Don's last diss song because we was at HQ and yes, Jada Kingdom is also Partisan Fontaine's new boy.
This is getting spicy.
That's the one who they say that Party cheated on Megan with.
Yo, Party can't catch a break. Why all the bad bitches that he's involved with always in some shit?
Stefflon, and I think the last diss track called "Dead Girl Walking" or "Talking" or whatever. That's a dog. She mentioned Partisan Fontaine's name. So Jada goes on live, was like, "Why are you mentioning Party's name for? Like, what are you doing?" And this, that, and third, and yada yada yada, whatever. So I haven't listened to the last Jada Kingdom diss track, but I see she's on IG Live, and I'm just like, I don't want to listen to it. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm awake because I'm mentally exhausted from the beef. Just
it's so messy.
You're welcome. Because I'm over it.
Can we get a cheers to Krista knowing all her history? In fact,
right. Thank you, because I really needed the context because I was like, what? This is messy.
Listen, perks of having a Jamaican boyfriend. Shout out to the Bay.
Did anybody watch AEW last night?
You know I didn't. Don't
I
ask
did.
me.
I watched Tony Storm
Little
straight up
bit.
called Deanna Peraza a hag. I sat there and died. I
No,
was
but
like,
that throw.
yo.
She threw the shoe. Well,
Just
that was
watch out for the
Mariah May, right?
shoes. Yeah, watch out for the
With-
shoes.
With her on somebody's shoulders. I was like, yo.
The only part I watched was
when
when you was like they Jay about to talk for I'm sorry. Mark was about to talk for Jay.
Okay.
And then when I turned it on, it was like that ending segment.
Yo,
and then it
the
went to
part with his
commercials, and I
daughter.
came back with no, I even watched it. I watched the vignette. Like when I caught it, it was like the video package that was on.
Yeah.
And
His
then
kids were out there.
I came back.
The
Also,
best-
that earlier today on
Yeah.
Facebook, and I definitely
The
I
best
shared
part
it.
of that was the best part of that whole segment. Like we did, because remember, everybody's still reeling from it, and we didn't know what happened to his daughter. So for her to see her walk after doctors literally tell you there's not a chance you will, I was like, oh shit, you got me. Like
You know
I
what
literally
he said? He
was
said
like
God
this.
had other plans.
Yeah. It was like down my face. I was like, oh my God. Like
that was the
It was
realest thing
crazy.
ever, because what?
That
I'm
was-
so glad like they was able to be there, and I'm just like, but he had 3 kids. I think he only has his 2 daughters.
I think the other one was Mark's son.
Mark's
I think
son.
it's his son, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just like, and then I saw like the EVP shit, and I'm like, I'm turning the show.
That's
off.
what I was about to ask about. What did we think of that?
I was literally out, had my headphones.
kick,
I'm like,
I will
happened?
kick
I
myself
seen
out of this club because
I told my best friend,
tweeted
I was like,
about
hold
something.
on, if wrestling's on, I gotta watch what's going on. And then I heard the EVP shit. I heard him, Nick or whatever, asking Renee about their child. Like, yeah, what if you and John and da da da? I said, okay, I'm turning this off, and that's what I did.
Yeah, so essentially Matt and Nick came back. They said they're going by Matthew and Nicholas now, and they were like, we need to like rid this place of the toxic people, and it starts with Sting. Dumb, because Sting already said he was retiring, so you beating him doesn't do anything because he was leaving whether he won or lost. But they were like, since we're so cancerous and we're horrible, we want to be respected as EVPs now, and we're taking our job seriously like y'all told us to, and we're starting by ridding this of negative energy and not letting these old people from other places and other eras come in and ruin what we once had, because
mind
you guys
are
are
right.
right.
Begging them to come into the company.
He was like, we once had this very disruptive spirit. We once had this very like good environment, and then we just let the cancers come in and ruin it, and we're not the same anymore.
Basically, their whole thing is to play off of what people are saying on them online.
Yeah.
Right.
So now they're going to be the real asshole EVPs. And it's because if they break that NDA whole thing, they won't be EVPs.
So
Tony will own that entire
What's this NDA? Is this the Jericho NDA?
They're not allowed. No, they're not allowed to talk about
that
what happened backstage ever.
with CM Punk ever.
CM Punk
the
can't
rest
talk
of their
about
life.
it. Kenny can't talk about it. Ace can't talk about it.
The only one
person
who
legit can talk about it is
Lucy,
Ace Steele's wife.
Ace's wife. Who was a referee for AEW?
It was a rapper that was there too, right?
Oh, Who Kid is with Jungle Boy.
Who Kid is a DJ.
Yeah, with Jungle Boy.
Yeah,
he could talk about the Jungle Boy stuff, but nobody that was there for what happened at Brawl Out could talk about it, except for Ace Steele's wife, who was like an AEW referee and has been in wrestling for a long time too. But yeah, they basically are trying to run back the Cody Dustin storyline, except that storyline was better told.
By
and
Dustin
it's
and
done.
Cody.
Yeah, it's just
time. Like it's just no.
It's just
I ain't never liked the Young Bucks, even since the ROH days.
Yeah, like I understand being confident in your own way because you think you're good at you're good at what you do, but there's an excessiveness to doing that. They're being very excessive. Like no one and be real honest with you, if you speak to a lot of AEW fans, a lot of them are actually happy that Punk is where he's at because they're like, okay, great, we can now move on.
Right.
But now you two are the ones not moving on,
bringing it up. I also just feel like it's becoming evident that now that they can't do, they literally just can't do things they were doing 10 years ago, and now they kind of have to rely on character work. But now that since they never spent that time developing character in New Japan Ring of Honor. They were just having great 10-star matches, and now they got to have character. They can't do it on a week-to-week basis. They cannot do it. They got to go away and come back and grow mustaches and do all this other shit. They cannot be characters. They just can't.
They can be Matthew and Nicholas all they want. I think the fact that they have to be I think the fact that they also have to be storyline driven, which is something they're not used to, is probably eating at their stomachs.
Yeah,
because they're used to just going in and working.
Right.
But now you have a boss who's like, you know what? Let's just add a little bit of sports entertainment, which was not the original goal of AEW. So when you have someone who's funding your company that you essentially started, who's now bankrolling your company and helping you get all these sponsors, telling you, hey, you kind of have to do it this way now so that we can try and bring in something new. I think this also has lots to do with the whole news of they're going in a new direction, because look at all the people that left.
Yeah.
Matt, whose wife was the one that wife left? Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For her to leave when the person that gave her apparently the most problems is gone, that shit threw me.
But listen, though, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm sorry. I'm so glad she could handle their t-shirt orders when they were on the damn indies, but it's not the same as running an entire roster's merchandise for a company ran by a billionaire. It's not that you're not qualified. I'm sorry, you're not qualified. That was a nepotism hire. That was a nepotism hire. Like, come on, y'all. Like, and I mean, like, the Young Bucks can still do they flips and shit, but it's just, you know, that it's like the Hardys. At some point, you gotta like taper back on it if you want to walk. And while Matt started delete. Exactly. And while Matt had the ability to do the character stuff, Jeff doesn't. Jeff still relies on whatever. He's just a cool dude. Neither Nick nor Matt Jackson have the character work of Matt Hardy. Like, they're never going to be that guy.
He has better character than them.
And dude, that's what I'm like. Even Jeff, who don't talk like that, got better. Like,
he could be that enigma. They're not cool enough to be an enigma or not mysterious enough.
I just it disappoints me because when they started AEW, I was like, all right, we're gonna get them. Like, people are gonna see the Ring of Honor hype, people are gonna see all that hype, and I think they just got in over their heads thinking we're gonna take all our wrestling ability and make a company and is gonna just thrive on wrestling. When it got lost in the sauce somewhere.
I don't know how they thought that, when like the whole reason why a big drove of people came to watch them in the first place was because they signed Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't know in what world why you thought that, when
100%.
like one of the big things you did to get credibility was to hire Chris Jericho and Jim Ross.
Right.
Like, that's low key. I wasn't paying attention until I saw that.
You get why it bothers me that they're like, oh, we're done bringing all these old people. Like, we're done with these old people coming in. Motherfuckers, you were the ones that were begging Punk to come to a show. A. B. You're the one that were tweeting like, we're so glad to have Adam in our corner. B. Chris Jericho is the reason why your company is still thriving on tickets when it first came out. And when Cody left, and let's be real, during those Daily Place tapings, guess who was the one having your back and making sure that people had something to tune in? Fucking Kenny fucking Mega. So as far as bringing in old people, that's y'all.
Right.
Let's not backpedal now on that.
But also, the craziest thing about all that to me is still just like, then you have them do all this shit, and then you have Samoa Joe versus Hook, which there's two big points about that. Number one, Tony Khan literally could have just Tony Khan literally did not have to get on Twitter and say a goddamn word, because Hook did his job. Hook looked good. Samoa Joe looked great. Like, he could have said nothing and been like, just watch my boy work. Like, it just showed me you have no faith in your own people if you had to get up there and defend Hook. Like, why'd you pick him if you have to get on internet and defend him? But also, Samoa Joe is clearly trying to take this in a very different direction than the Young Bucks are trying to take it. And it's just like, we're going to have the same thing. We're going to have the same issue. Except this time, Samoa Joe's going to whoop all y'all ass and not care. And never sign an NDA and be like, fire me, ho. I'll go back and work for you.
Samoa Joe don't give a
ain't nobody going to check Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe can put that title the way he put the other title in the middle of the ring and be like, all right, I'm good.
I'm out.
Right. I'm going to holla at
you. Like, I did it all, bro.
I'm going to holla at y'all.
Like, the main event was good. They have other people circling the title. Like, it's like, the main event was looking great. And Tony Khan, I'm like, you kind of soured what it could have been because you had to get up there and tweet as if, like, so why couldn't you just let Cook speak for himself? Like, because I'm looking at it like, yeah, like, okay, maybe the quality of Hook's wins aren't that great, but like that man bigger than MJF, he's bigger than Adam Cole, and they're believable challengers for any world heavyweight title. Why wouldn't Hook be fucking eligible? Like just because of the quality?
But look how everybody in WWE rallied behind Jinder after he said that shit.
Yeah, because
and Jinder looked like $1,000,000. Like even Seth in his promo talked about how
try
deserving.
to put some distance, but you know what it is though, and that's why I was like, I'm Team Jinder Mahal. Listen, justice for Jinder Mahal, because one, a former WWE champion, the first Indian who died WWE champion, first of all, and you got the balls to sit there on Twitter
talking about he's not qualified.
He's not qualified.
Aren't you Indian, my boy?
You probably played him while you were playing WWE.
Is Tony not Indian?
So let's not be real about this. You probably played him when you were in WWE 2K. So let's not play this game here as if we're gonna sit here and disrespect Jinder Mahal, because Jinder Mahal can hang with the most of them.
He was a part of. He was He's been on the bigger stage for years. Like, what are you even?
He's main eventing. You don't even know what your main event looks like until 2 weeks to your pay-per-view.
Wait, what we said about the Rock?
I don't even understand why you think that was appropriate.
That was his big comeback. Like that was Jinder's comeback, and it instantly gave him some sort of credibility. Okay. Yeah, it instantly gave him some credibility. And
because
then Tony made Hook look like a child.
Out the ass.
He made Hook look like an incapable child trying to defend him like he was his daddy or something. Even Taz wasn't even doing that much on his own son. Like, damn, bro. You made Taz hop in and defend his son. Like, it didn't need all that. It didn't necessitate all that, bro. No. And then you got Dax Harwood out here, like, trying to defend his boss. I'm like, see, your boss making you look stupid. Yeah. You're making you look dumb.
Stupid as hell.
Like, come on, bro. This is not how the best tag team supposed to act. Like, what is you doing? What is you doing, man? It is just Tony making these people look crazy.
Give me Okada.
Yeah, Juice's entrance was dope. Hey, get
I don't know if it was y'all or if it was just me, but when I tell you, when I was literally cooking in here and I saw it was like, oh yeah, introducing the phone, whatever, and everybody was in anticipation, had their phones in their hands.
I was gonna make a TikTok about that. Like, you see the change,
everybody's face just dropped because it was so disappointed. And I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm sitting here.
You know why I think that happened too, though? I think people were all already banking on The Rock coming back.
And you know what's crazy?
You never thought it was The Rock.
Get an inkling.
I was banking on anybody.
I get an inkling of like, oh, it's The Rock coming back, and then he don't come back because he want to be playing in my face. But the day I don't think about it,
he played you in your face.
He played it in my face again.
I did say I thought it was Andrade. So
yeah,
I think Andrade's coming back in the Rumble.
But he was the NXT champ.
To be honest,
I just thought they were trying to be vague and be like a person in WWE champion, not like legit WWE champion. I was like, I thought y'all trying to be funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like Triple H or like even Stone Cold to come back and just like give him a stunner one good time and be like, I'm out.
Yeah. And that was the night of a.
And shout out to the only person who answered my phone call in the group chat, which was Pablo. Pablo was the only one that check on me after I fucking baseball.
I literally said, "Are you good, Krista?"
And broke my knee. Like shout out to my friend Shaquana too, because she called me to make sure I was breathing. To make sure I was breathing because ain't nobody else want to answer their phone.
Did y'all watch Hard to Kill?
Yes, I did.
No, my link wasn't.
I watched some of the.
I told y'all. So here's the gag with those sites. I don't watch it on Wi-Fi. I watched it on full-blown 5G.
I was in the kitchen and I didn't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it doesn't work when you put the Wi-Fi on. I tried millions of times.
Because I was in and out.
5G. Wi-Fi on.
I was in and out. I made a burner Twitter account just so I could keep up with updates. Every time the stream would go out, I was like, let me hop on this stupid little burner so that I can delete this app.
Twitter. Just come so back to Twitter.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
I can't.
We're probably gonna get Paolo to come back to Twitter, just like we're gonna get Paolo at Rumble.
TikTok is enough of a cesspool. Have you seen everybody on that wants to be a wrestling commentator? It's enough.
No, but I have seen. Speaking of TikTok, did y'all see the video where the woman talked about she made a sea and land boil, and in her boil she added mice and ate them. Then she broke out from rabies on her neck, or what she thought was rabies on her neck, and went to the hospital. She like, I'm about to go to the hospital because my neck is breaking out. I think I got rabies. Girl, you eating mice.
Oh, well,
Oh, you really celebrating?
Oh, okay. That's you.
Yeah, what the
Okay,
heck
not you celebrating on her downfall.
Interesting.
That was what did I say?
You celebrating on her downfall.
Well,
I'm
Bucks
thinking.
and the mice. But what did I say?
No, how did you do that?
I didn't.
It's
I
something with your
didn't.
hands. It's something with your hands. Like
You
if you do
did.
your
You
heart.
like this,
That
and
was
then
wild.
it
All right,
was.
so my hearts. Wait, my hearts. My hearts. My hearts.
Did I take something?
Oh, there go my hearts.
See?
Oh.
It's her computer.
So I'm like,
Oh.
I don't know what you
What
did.
kind of computer you got?
I don't know what I did.
How was the fireworks?
I don't know what I did with fireworks.
You did
Anyway,
like this.
the bitch fucking ate mice.
Just don't make no mice come on the screen.
No,
she said the bitch fucking ate mice.
Down, I'm out of here, okay? But she broke out
Sprinkle,
on her
sprinkle.
neck. I am magic.
Sprinkle.
She was literally like, so I saw the other video talking about, oh, did y'all see the good woman who's talking about she was over here eating mice on her seafood board? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Why is she eating mice? And then she literally comes on talking about, oh yeah, I ate mice and I gotta go to the hospital because I think I'm breaking out from rabies.
Yo.
And mice is plural.
Right.
She didn't have a mouse.
Like,
she had mice.
No.
Mice is plural. Like,
that's right. Show up
more than
English.
one.
Show up those English skills.
What you're saying is you feel the same way as when Gorilla Glue Girl did that shit to her hair. Like, oh, that's
I'd rather my hair not moving than my neck breaking out from rabies.
Viral.
Right.
I mean, no, but you know what? Not that I would ever do the Gorilla Glue shit, but I would do that before I put mice in my
right.
my seafood boil. Like, if I had to choose between a dumb option I must pick, it's gonna be Gorilla Glue.
It's gonna be Gorilla Glue got her a ring because sister's engaged now. Okay.
No, and even but hear me out. Even if my hair is stuck like that permanently, that shit was laid.
It was laid.
But
it started to itch and burn her because her hair couldn't get through.
Damn.
So she had to get that surgically removed.
Yeah.
But you eating mice. Since you were eating you were eating the bottom of the barrel. Like you're eating.
Wait.
And the girl, and there was a girl who did a review, right? She was like, nah, I know when we go to a Chinese restaurant, you get like a little wing or a piece of chicken. You'd be like, hold on, is that a rat or is that a mouse in our food? Like, because how it's cut up and whatever. But for you to purposely
put mice in there,
you pick up a mouse or plural, you take however many mice.
Those are people.
And did you skin it? Did you cut the tail and the feet?
No, those are people that I feel like.
What did you do for you to put it in this seafood boy? And I promise you, TikTok, if this shit pops up on my feed when I'm scrolling to go to sleep, we are
about it.
Yeah, it's algorithm. I just feel like people like that need to go ahead
and I'm gonna send it to y'all. Y'all all gonna be up with me.
People like that gotta go ahead and pass away. That's no, you just gotta go. Get off the earth. You're wasting Jesus's resources. Get off the earth. Get off the earth. Like, don't be here.
Never seen I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yeah,
the greatest show.
Yeah.
Chris would be like, fuck that.
First of all, wait. I won't even sign up. Listen, I will have a writer. And if I'm on this show, no mice can be involved. Nothing that's going to trigger my tribophobia is going to be involved. If that's all involved, then I'm not even going to sign up to be on the show. You're not even going to see my face. Like, it's not going to happen.
Did y'all see the girl who was getting roasted for putting her granny's locks in her hair? Oh yeah, her grandma her grandma passed away, and so she was like, as an homage, I'm gonna put her locks in my hair. And people was like, what is going on? So someone had to be like, at least she know where the hair coming from. Y'all don't even be knowing. But that's not even my question. My question was, did she die and y'all shaved her head? Y'all buried Granny bald?
That's my thing is how y'all got the locks from her.
Did y'all bury Granny bald? Like y'all had her in there with a baldy?
How did you get the locks?
Y'all had her in there with a baldy. That's what I'm thinking. She was in the castle with a baldy.
Yeah, maybe she wanted to shave her head. Like, she wanted to do like a light Caesar or whatever. She was tired and they kept it. Because they like, Granny
not they kept it.
Like,
not the light Caesar.
Granny already out the door anyway. Like, We're gonna keep this little momentum here.
Oh
When
my
she
God.
go, we gonna have some
my
vibes.
mind immediately went to Shawty just in the casket with a baldy. All right, okay.
Why
Her
y'all
head
do
cold.
Granny
Her
like
head is cold.
that?
Okay.
Yeah, like did y'all put a hat
Oh
on
my
her or something?
God.
Please,
Yo,
like
she should have got a book with a bang.
They ain't
no.
love Nan. They ain't love Nan the way
They
That's
was
not a good
no.
tribute.
I would have never
When
left
I
her bald.
say
They could
they
have put a
was
wig on her,
right, I'm hoping
like
something.
a Tony Bob,
But
or
when
like a
I
Tony
say
Pixie.
they was cooking that girl, and I was like, girl, I don't see why. That's cute. That's a nice homage to Granny. Everybody, like, at least you know where the hair came from.
That's first of all, that hair is dead. We don't know if they kept that shit clean.
People put their locks
None of
on.
that.
No, them. I'm not gonna lie. She made the video showing like the whole process. It looked nice. It did look nice. And listen, she ain't pay nothing for the hair.
I
The
mean,
hair was free.
a tribute is a tribute.
And this
My
economy,
favorite
you gotta
tweet.
save money where you can, okay?
My
Right. And
favorite
a tribute
tweet.
is a tribute.
My favorite tweet was somebody was like, oh, using granny locks, it's a no for me. And then the person was like, as they have a 30-inch bust down.
Yo, people be buying hair off of Shein. Talking about some shit.
Nah,
So,
you know what the wildest thing I saw? Crazy. Dollar stores are getting out of wild because ever since they went to like $1.25, have y'all ever take a gander into Dollar General or nothing?
I have.
I saw a video where they were selling 3 braids, like 3 braids in a pack.
No, you know the Dollar Tree by me
Stop it.
in the white area sells the wig with the hat attached to it. I shit you not. And I wanted to buy it for Halloween to be a Karen, but I was like, no, I don't want to piss nobody off. They literally had like the short pixie blonde bob with a cap attached to a cap. Bitch.
Yo, Dollar Tree
I
been
was
just selling
shook.
random stuff.
I was shook.
I said 3 braids. What is this?
Wow,
how
like,
dare
who
you?
would buy this and for what hairstyle?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know though, because if you get about 10 of them packs and there's 3 a piece, that's 30 braids. Like, and I only spent what $15 on some braids. Yeah, like if I throw down $30, yeah, I'm really finna be eating. Oh, really? That's a whole head right there. That's a whole head for 30. Now I don't know what the quality is, but I'm just saying. If I was in a bind, if I was in a pickle, I'd do it. But I'm bald, so I don't know. I have a baldy. I have a baldy by choice, so I'm good.
no 3 braids from Dollar Tree.
I think I'm gonna do a short haircut, real, because child, I'll be tired.
You got the face for it.
Everybody says that, like. I would
do.
look cute with a little short, but you know my next hairstyle is gonna be real cute, so I ain't gonna cut it yet. But you know,
I cut my hair 10 years ago. I'm never growing it back out. Ever.
I was just gonna ask, would you ever grow back?
Nah. I had my mullet for a while. The mullet was fun, and then I was like, you're almost 30. Let's let that one go. And let's just wreck your hair.
It's the fact that you said you're almost 30 in the group.
It was more it was more of a thing of like, do you really want a mullet going into corporate America? And the answer was like, yes.
Oh,
but I also like money, so
that.
It lasted for a couple months. And then
that's like them saying, "Oh my God, you can't have tattoos in the corporate America because how they gonna judge you?" Child,
now that's a little different. It is what it is. If you don't want me with no tattoos, oh well. I came with
another tattoo.
Me too.
I remember even braids.
I mean, if we're gonna be in Tampa,
because P not supposed to be getting.
I'll get a tat in Tampa.
So P, are we gonna get our tat in Tampa?
I'll do it with y'all. I like doing stuff like that.
He will say this right now, and then we'll get there. And she'll be like, "Ooh, I gotta see if we got time because we got this, that, and
third."
Why
you coming? Wait, this is supposed to be a birthday celebration. Why y'all coming for each other?
First off,
this is like 3
tattoos. I get tattoos. Every tattoo I've gotten has been spontaneous and on the whim. I have never not gotten a tattoo, and I stepped into a tattoo parlor. First of all,
right. So Tampa, we tattoo.
All right. Well, I'm down.
I'm down.
I'll do it.
I'm down. I already got a spot for it. Right here.
I'm putting it. See how I got this one? I'm putting my second one here.
I'll let y'all pick anything. I'll tattoo anything on me. I don't be caring.
Oh, I love micro tattoos. I'm like, I'll get anything.
Gonna get our headphones.
I'll get that. I already got a spot and everything.
Yeah, me and P gonna get our headphones. I'm gonna get mine here. She gonna get hers there.
I'll get 3 little stars for Phil Brooks.
Ooh, I like that.
So we wrapping this up.
It is 4. Oh, Krista, get out of here.
Cut out of here. You're supposed to be a cat. You're supposed to be a Christian woman. You can be forgiven. That boy is redeeming himself. If Randy Orton could forgive CM Punk, you could do the same thing.
First of all,
come on, sis.
It's not the fact that I don't forgive CM Punk. I don't know what he really did for me to even hate him. I don't hate him.
So let's get off this bandwagon and stop hating.
I'm not on the bandwagon. I am not on it. I promise I promise you, I am not on the hate CM Punk bandwagon. I promise
you. But you just don't trust him.
I don't know if I don't. First of all, if that's the case, I don't trust a lot of these fucking wrestlers. If that's the case, I don't trust this one up here. Okay, because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be real as I can be. I'm always the real one. Like, I don't care how much I love him.
Okay.
I'm gonna be as real as I can be.
Touche on that one.
CM Punk, I'm not gonna sit here and trust The Rock. I'm not gonna sit here and trust this one.
Oh yeah, because he's definitely been going to face.
It's just
playing me in my face. You're supposed to be the tribal chief of SmackDown.
Exactly.
You ain't been tribal chief in SmackDown since you.
That man part time. That man worked 20 hours a month.
I think it's just me trying to figure out what the hype is around CM Punk because of the fact that I was not watching wrestling during a time where he was actually out wrestling. Like, the only time I've seen it was the pipe bomb. That's because it went viral everywhere. But it's just like prior to that, it's like, what were you doing for you to sit your ass up on that stage and literally sit down in Indian style and cry about your feelings about what WWE is doing to you?
I'm gonna be, but here's the thing. This is where I catch a lot of people. Remember how SmackDown and Raw were during those like when I call it the John Cena. Yeah, I call it the John Cena years, being the King of the North era. So it's John Cena. If it wasn't John Cena, it was nothing. And for SmackDown, John Cena wasn't there. John Cena was holding down Raw. So for SmackDown, it was kind of like after the Undertaker left, after Christian had left, the brand was bleeding. Punk's storyline, even though they treated second fiddle, which that pissed me off too, he was one of the ones holding down the fort. And when I tell you he was the only people that could hang with the Undertaker, with the Big Show storylines, until they brought certain people, he was the one holding the fort. Straight edge society, that man had people spitting on him at live events. Spitting on him.
Yeah, he was really hated during that
breathing.
Yeah, man, he had people yelling at him. He had people talking about he needed to get an exorcism. He's not God. This man was walking around acting like he was straight up Jesus. When I tell you that man worked horse everybody, storyline and ring wise, he outworked everybody. So that's where my respect deeply comes for him, because not for nothing, if it wasn't for him, and even with the whole Jeff Hardy angle when he was like really turning heel, that cultivated a lot of people, because it was like nobody was really daring to say what people, because people were saying what they wanted to say about Jeff Hardy. He's a drunk, he's this, he does alcohol. But Punk was like, "Oh, y'all think about this?
Do it on TV.
Guess what? I'm gonna use it.
That's where
you alcoholic. I'm gonna use it. You womanizer. I'm gonna use it.
That's where the "tell me I'm telling lies" thing come from. Is the Jeff Hardy thing?
It's a Jeff Hardy thing.
Okay.
So for that era,
I have to go back and actually
weren't watching it
because that was at that time that I wasn't watching it.
I wasn't watching, but at the same time, I do not hate CM Punk.
I am a fan now, though.
I do not hate CM Punk.
Can't do none of that shit now,
do I like that he's back because it brings some type of spontaneity to the product? Absolutely. Do I like that he's back because in the day and age where we love to troll and we love to fool and all that stuff, does he bring that? Absolutely. I do not hate that CM Punk is back. I love the fact that you and Pablo have something other than your other wrestlers that we see on a daily basis, have someone to believe in again, because those are the ones that you were, believing in. Just like if The Rock was to come back and literally say, "I'm here full time." Absolutely. I'm getting a Brahma bull on my forehead, okay? Because my face is too cute. But I
like
get what I mean. Like,
your face is cute.
My face is
like
cute.
Phil,
I'll probably get on my back.
I don't know whether you got to promise AJ another dog.
Huh?
Just let her come back to the Rumble. I said, and also, I don't know if he got to give her another dog. I just need him to have his wife in Tampa.
I think she will. I think she's really trying to make sure she's good. I know she's 3 bumps away from being paralyzed, so or she was at some point.
I need her like a minute.
No, that's all. I'm like, girl, just slide out do a Gail Kim and eliminate yourself. I don't care. Just come back. Just come back.
I wouldn't really tattoo my forehead because I don't like pain like that. It's crazy. I don't like needles, but I would literally sit through a tattoo.
I don't want you to look all Sons of Anarchy on us. So no, thank you.
I don't know which one of my tattoos was the most painful, but what I can remember is the one on the back of my leg. I literally sat through watching SmackDown as I got the tattoo. I promise.
My most painful one was definitely my leg one. That one was not fun.
My calf one was the most painful thing where I was
exactly.
like, I'll come back and get it finished. And he was like, no.
Wait, the one on the back of your calf with the lady with the afro or whatever?
That shit hurts.
No, the bow. You got the bow.
Yeah, that hurt the most.
Because that's closer to your ankle.
And I was like, it also depends on the person too.
Yeah, I also have mine literally in the middle of my calf, like on the muscle part. So, and mine is very intricate. Like mine is the Sankofa bird and symbol mixed into one. So it's like the shape of a heart with two birds. It's literally that. But I was literally watching SmackDown.
Really?
Like,
that's the one that hurt the worst for me.
No, that didn't hurt.
I was chilling.
Didn't hurt. And then I love showing my Harry Potter. I be forgetting I have.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Oh, that one's
y'all have tattoos that y'all like. I'm saving to laser this dumbass tattoo I got on my shoulder.
I think this one kind of hurt the most. This one kind of hurt because I don't have a lot of nothing up here.
And I got thick calves. But
the one on my ribs, I thought that was gonna hurt because it was on my ribs.
That was the one that hurt the least. The one I have on my ribs was the one that hurt the least.
Yeah, this was the first one.
Yeah, arm tattoos. I could literally sit like one day after work. I was on the phone with Brian. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get a tattoo." And I literally sat there. Why? Because I'm so used to the pain now.
Yeah.
Whereas, like and micro tattoos, that's like 10 minutes. So you're just like,
nah. The one on my calf, for whatever reason, I was good. She was tattooing my shin. I'm straight. Ooh. She got to the back, and I was about to Shawty was about to get a whole new facelift because I was about to kick the shit out of her. I'm over there. I couldn't even help it. I'm twitching bad, and I have color in it too. I'm twitching bad.
To the point where Pablo, I was like, I don't want the color no more. You don't gotta shade it in. And he was like, we're so finishing
it. It's crazy because my friends was like my first tattoo, so I have a dedication tattoo. It's like the infinity with the heart in the middle. Mm-hmm. So it's the dedication to my mom, my dad, and my aunt. Only her initial, which is the heart in the middle, is shaded orange. My friend was like, "Oh yeah, the shading is gonna hurt."
That's shading didn't hurt.
Me too. What hurts for me is the outline because it's like you keep picking it up.
That's. Like when she got to the back of with my outline on my calf, I swore Shorty was gonna have a bloody nose because I was gonna kick her so hard. Like I was just like, girl, you might want to stop. Like, give me a second. Yeah. And I'm dumb. I do dumb stuff. So I'll get 4 tattoos in a day. Every tattoo I've gotten it with another tattoo the same day.
You know what though? I had an ex who literally I dropped him off.
Let's do it in Tampa.
I had an ex who I dropped him off to get his tattoo at 7 a.m, and I had to go pick him up at 10 a.m. because he was there all night. And then my brother was like, "Yo, I just dropped food off to him." I said, "Wait, he's still there?" He was like, "Yeah, he's still getting. He got his whole back done, tribal, everything. Even Keith had to go back in steps because tribal tattoos are no fucking joke.
Yeah,
no fucking joke.
Those things are
like I look at Uso, I look at Jay finishing his, and I look at how Roman finished. No fucking joke.
Even the Rock,
no
apple in his mouth.
I was gonna be like, that junk is crazy. Like the way that they do that is like a stick and poke, basically, and that's the most painful. I have one stick and poke tattoo. And that shit was not fun. That shit was not fun.
I don't want to stick and poke. I don't care if I go to
part of your body is it?
It's on my arm, just like some dumb shit I got. I actually ended up getting it covered up after I got it.
That's how I feel. I want to get rid of this dumbass tattoo that I got on my shoulder because I was trying to impress some guy.
Oh my god!
But what now it's the hold on. Is it? I don't even know what fucking shoulder on it. That's how much I regret this shit.
All right, just turn around and we'll let you know.
All right,
Lulu, just turn around. We'll let you know.
So it's either this side.
That one.
Right
Yeah, you got it. Wait, so what is that?
Are those birds?
Yeah, those are birds, and then this is a flower that I actually drew. Like I drew it on the wheel.
But it's so cute though.
Yeah, but I only got it because I was trying to impress this dumbass guy, and I didn't finish the actual design. So now my friend Taya, who's actually been on Black Ink Crew.
Hey.
She promised me that she was like, when you're ready, we can make something of it and we can finish it. So I'm thinking tree down the spine, which she was like, I guarantee you will need a support system if you really want to do that. I'm like, but I'm gonna do it.
Her spine is rough.
So
My cousin has one down her spine, and she was just like,
my little cousin Janelle, right? Shout out to Janelle, because Janelle was an inspiration for me getting like when I got this first tattoo on my side, Janelle was like on her 4th or 5th. And it was always like, oh, if you get tattoos in the house, you getting kicked out. But it never happened.
That's what my dad said, but I'm still
here.
Mine too.
First tattoo.
He didn't talk to me for like 2 days.
Carpe diem. She said she was mad at her mother and she went and got her first tattoo, Carpe diem. That's like the only tattoo on her left side. All the other tattoos on her right side. But one day she went and got a tattoo down her spine.
Oh.
And it's the cute tattoo. Like all her tattoos have meaning. But the one down her spine, she was just like, yeah. Oh, they killed him.
You giving away the episode.
No, because I'm watching Organized Crime. I don't know if y'all watch Organized Crime.
No, I don't watch Organized Crime.
Watch it.
Oh, you watch it. I'm sorry.
I can't get into it.
You don't know which him I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, so she got the tattoo on her spine and she was just like, yeah, no, I can't do this. Like, it was a lot. She has a video of her getting the side of her leg tattoo, like the side of her thigh. Like, it's like a big Egyptian type tattoo. And when I tell you the way that when the guy was just gently wiping off her leg with all the ink and stuff, the way she laying down, he wiping off, she looked up at him because of how like she just don't even want to get it colored no more.
Oh,
that's crazy. I said I would get a whole leg sleeve for wrestling. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. I would like to get a wrestling related tattoo, but I would need to get it with somebody.
Well, we're gonna get those wrestling girls headphones in Tampa.
Yes.
So that's kind of wrestling.
I want to tell y'all my tattoo idea in the chat. Let me know what y'all think, because I've been considering.
Brian, you have any tattoos? All right, we gotta pop Brian's cherry too.
I don't know.
It's so permanent.
You mute
to each his own.
Oh, my bad. It was 0.
So we gotta pop your tattoo cherry.
Do you want one, Brian?
It's okay. It's okay.
I did, then I didn't. Then I yeah. So at this point,
would you if you was to get a tattoo? What would you get?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Okay,
at one
so what
point
was the
it was
first
gonna
tattoo that
be.
you wanted?
It was going to be my last name with all my me and all my sisters' first initial.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But
That's
cute.
I like that.
Wait, do all your sisters have the same initials?
Not no more.
Your last name?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. But no, not no more. Like all their last names changed.
No. But I thought you meant like their first initial is the same letters that's in your last name.
Yeah, like the last name in the middle, and then like in a compass.
It'd be like a crossword.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That's cute.
That would have been cool.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I go by the Dave Bautista methodology. If I don't like it, I'm gonna cover that hoe up in 3 years. Like that man has covered up so many. He's covered up so many tattoos. The tattoos he had when he was wrestling.
Punk had a tattoo across his chest, and then he was just
covered.
Like,
he got the big thing. He had.
Yeah, that's what Undertaker did too. Remember, Undertaker had Sarah
his
right
wife.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But look, I don't know if you can tell. Up
he
here,
got,
it's not
barbed
there.
wire. He got barbed wire now.
Even the barbed wire is not there. Like on this picture, the barbed wire is not there.
I think that's digitally edited.
Yeah, Sarah's not there, nor the barbed wire is there.
So the tattoo, I wonder if he covered
like
that green
I am thinking about
he got with Lita when he got his wife's lips tattooed on his arm. I always wondered that. That's my Roman Empire. So Punk has 2 matching tattoos with Lita. One is like a green tea shot. I guess like a green juice shot.
Yep.
And then there's another one. But then when he got into a relationship with AJ, he got her lips tattooed on his wrist. So I'm like, I wonder if people who have exes, do they cover up the tattoos they have with their exes?
I have a friend. She has one nigga's name tattoo right here. Another.
And she kept it
right here. Yes, and she's
I'm being
like the third person that they got matching tattoos, and I'm just like, how?
Stop there. If you're not about to marry me, don't get a tattoo related about me.
Even that don't mean shit.
They were in a relationship and they both got their anniversaries tattooed on the back of their ankles. and they're no longer together. And best believe them shits is covered up.
No, I would be
but I
scary.
know people that don't. That's what I'm saying.
I'm scary
that's
Spice.
crazy.
I would be
your
Mel
body
B.
do you, shorty.
Mel B from the Spice Girls got her man tattooed on her side. They got divorced. She didn't cover it up. She got that shit cut out.
Later,
Oh my
later.
god!
Yeah.
Oh no!
We cut the whole name out and had them sew it up.
People, what's the name got her tattooed. She had like a symbol with it was a contestant from Love Island. She was with somebody and she got a tattoo with him. She was like, nah, she got that sponsorship with Laser Away real fucking quick. she was that bitch like, Laser Away, how much? I'm a celebrity, like I'm an influencer.
I'm with Mel B. I'm cutting the whole patch of skin.
I'm not gonna hold you. Chris said that he wanted lips on him, right? And we've been together you already know how long we've been together. I said, so they better be mine at this point, right? So this guy, I was working Labor Day weekend. I was working Labor Day, and he was like, how he got. I said, who lips it? Or he goes, no, they just random or whatever. Because Chris was like, no, we get random. They get random lips with us. I said, all right, cool. Thinking back, because I know that my Tez has Bianca lips tattooed on him. Like if you see a tattoo, you see the lips. But Bianca also has lips like coming up her back or whatever. So I'm just like, all right, Chris can get his lips tattooed. It don't have to be mine, because mine, you're gonna have this beauty mark. You're gonna have.
That's what makes it special.
Oh, that would be cute.
That would be.
You're gonna have this mole here, and you're not gonna paint it so it's covered up. You're gonna see that it's mine on you, because I'm not playing with you nor anybody else. Yeah. But I understand, like, if he want to get like lips, just to say he got it, because I mean, we ain't going nowhere now.
I got some random person. I have some random. Yeah, I have some random person eyes tattooed on me.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the same thing. Like eyes, lips, you know. Whoop. As long as it's not like nobody's nose or whatever, that's crazy.
Yeah. I literally, it is like with me. Oh, okay.
See, that was like a wrestler's nose, though. You can say that's like Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, my dog. Yeah.
Wait, you got your dog?
Yeah, my dog's on the back of my arm.
Oh, I love that.
And then what's on this side? I can't even remember no more. Let me see. I don't even know what's on me anymore. I just
you had so many.
Is that much?
Yeah, this one's big, I think, though. Yeah, this is the big music thing.
I'm gonna say those headphones, a boombox.
Yeah, I never finished that. That was supposed to be a sleeve. I just never finished it.
Get the sleeve.
No, I will.
We're getting tattoos. Absolutely getting tattoos. Me and P have to figure out if we're gonna. It's gonna be the pink headphones. Like we getting color.
I was gonna do just black.
Okay, I mean,
you don't want to do color?
Hey, we could go to Batista's shop, by the way.
I would love to.
Batista is charging me a kidney. I'm not going.
It's not.
I mean, I would just call ahead.
It's not.
Just call ahead, but also I'm sure there's someone in there. Like me personally, when I get tattoos, as long as I can see the apprentice's work, I'll go get tattooed by the apprentice, because I know you need hours, and I like doing this cheap.
That's true. if it's good, like that's so the first tattoo I went because my cousin had went there before, but my last 3 is by the same artist.
Yeah,
the same. That's not the same artist at the same tattoo shop.
My biggest tattoos. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said my biggest tattoos are done by the apprentice. We're done by an apprentice. She don't even tattoo no more. I don't even know where that girl went.
I have a manager at my job who literally only gets his tattoos done at conventions. Like he went as far as Mexico. He was like, "Oh yeah, I heard the biggest Spanish Latino tattoo expos in Mexico," and I went to Mexico. Like I drove to Mexico.
Discount's crazy. Discount's crazy.
Yeah. He said he'll connect with the artists who are going to be at the expo and look at their work, and he'll be like, "Hey, what day is your booth? How many booths set up?" And they'll like talk for like a month, and then he'll be like, "All right, I'll see you at the convention."
Nice. My sister used to throw tattoo.
He got one done by he got like one on his leg done by Van from Black Ink Crew also.
So speaking of we got Black Ink Crew connections. So y'all know Alex, right?
Mm-hmm.
AKA Vagina Slayer.
Yeah.
So we had the Summer Jam party, and this was like right after K Slay passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, my friend Darea me and DeRay literally been each other's lives since we were 6 years old. I found out that I'm related to her cousin through my cousin Scott, who happens to be her cousin's dad. So, and all of that, once you're younger, all your cousins is your cousins, and that's all their cousins is your cousins, and that's it. So Alex happens to be DeRay's cousin's cousin. So I told him, I was like, yo, we family. Like, I know so-and-so, this is my cousin. He goes, word. So I'm technically, but not really, but technically related to Alex from Black Ink Crew.
I know a girl who did some OnlyFans real quick.
On this note,
I'm sorry. Huh? What?
This note, we wrapping up.
No. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with OnlyFans. I found out that there's a preacher reading the book of the Bible on there, and he's making money.
Yeah,
I might be putting wrestling. I might be putting wrestling content on OnlyFans. Don't do it.
I mean, I might just. I ain't doing shit.
We could have, we could do GWG After Dark on OnlyFans.
That's true.
Because one, people are gonna want to hear what we have to say.
I don't know if I could be on OnlyFans per se.
But it's not what you think it is.
I'm thinking about the corporate job that I have.
That's what I'm saying. It would be your OnlyFans, like only select people would know.
But you know what though? There's laws. You technically can't get fired for having that. It's only like you can't get fired in a certain circumstance. Like if we were just to have a show, we were talking about
having conversation,
you can't hold us accountable for that. But if you're doing like the Mandy Rose type stuff, then
we're not doing that.
She was on there with her mans, or she's just,
which would be much safer.
He films her.
Right, which would be much safer for us to like film conversations on OnlyFans more so than a Patreon. Which is
clearly,
Kevin Nash is on Brand Army.
WWE wasn't paying enough.
No, wait, say it again, Brian.
Kevin Nash, he's on Brand Army.
All right, I'm trying to
Is it before or after his knee replacement stuff?
I'm trying to know.
What kind of content? No, because I mean, it fit for him. His name is Big Sexy. Not to me, but to somebody.
Not to me.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, he was in Magic Mike. He's sexy to somebody, not to me, but he is.
Who was in Magic Mike?
Kevin Nash.
I never watched none of that.
Yeah, he was. I think he played a bouncer, but then he started stripping.
Yeah.
It's one of the things though, like you said, like P said, it's the corporate, and then they will find a lingo or some way. They'll be like,
maybe find it out.
Wait a minute, time out. Wait, rewind. They made Big Sexy, Big Daddy Cool.
He had the 50 and plus shaking.
Listen, it's that salt and pepper hair. It's the salt and pepper hair.
The only reason why it's bothering me because that promo of when NWO was in the Rock's locker room and he started banging, he was like Big Sexy, Big Daddy. I'm like, wait a minute. So they had
every time, if I were him and I was on Brand Army, every time somebody subscribed to me and I was on live stream, I would play that sound clip from The Rock.
Hey, yo, Chico.
Diesel.
Chico. All right, I'm not gonna mention Hulk Hogan.
Wasn't we just talking about Razor Ramon too?
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
I'm about to say
that is so crazy to me. Like
it doesn't feel
like Razor Ramon is not here.
Right.
Razor Ramon was somebody's type of tea. Like he had the ladies going.
2 in March. I just was reading about it last night too.
2 years in March.
Yeah, 2 years in March.
Yeah, that joint was right before WrestleMania.
It was.
I remember that day.
Yeah, and then here I didn't like keep up all the way when it actually happened, but then I went back and saw like what X-Pac had said and stuff about him like having starting back drinking and stuff again. And I was like, damn.
Well, he was lonely.
And then the complications
because of the
surgery.
Yeah.
And that DDP found him too. I was like,
yeah, helped him
DDP
sober.
found him?
Yeah.
He's the one that found him when he fell and broke his hip. So.
Yeah.
That's the fact that DDP literally rehabbed this man to damn near perfect health.
No, the fact that DDP literally had
Diamond Hall of Fame.
Got freaking Jake the Snake. People were dipping
Really,
on him.
Aurelian Smith.
And
I don't even know who was
Big
worse
Cass
because,
too.
because Jake the Snake. I know Jake the Snake was bad, but it was footage of literally Razor Ramon Scott Hall in a wheelchair riding through an airport, and I'm just like,
and he had the shakes too.
He had
was
the
about to
shakes. He was going through
die
bad
if it
withdrawals.
wasn't for DDP.
If it wasn't for DDP, listen, I need to stretch. I have a leg pain, and I need to go to DDP's yoga class because this shit is not going away.
Let me tell you something.
It's
let me
great.
tell you
Yoga?
something. That
The
yoga
yoga's
is not
good.
for the weak. Because let
It's
me tell
not.
you, I
It's
had it.
great, though.
I had
I'm mad they took them free things off of YouTube. I had
I
a
was
whole
just about to say it.
playlist.
Me
Yo,
too.
Steven, and then
I'm
I
eating 'em up.
ended up with a whole. Somebody had gave me a whole like. I guess it was like a LimeWire. Yeah. So Steven Richards runs a class.
Not LimeWire. Sienda, how old are you? Stop telling our age. Thanks.
First of all, I'm a millennial, but I'm a
Is
cool
your
millennial.
computer
Second of
good?
all,
Your
yeah, my
computer good
computer-
after all that?
Yeah, the dial-up works up just great. Anyway,
that was amazing.
Get
off the phone. Get off the phone. I need
We
to
was
get on
talking
the
about
internet.
Nicki Minaj. That's how I ended up with Nicki Minaj's album. Don't ever
It
sleep
took
on
8
LimeWire.
hours to
Ever.
download.
That's how I accidentally found Soulja Boy. I was in there trying to download something else, and Soulja Boy just came on one day.
No, but so Steven Richards, but Steven Richards is an instructor on one of the recent ones, and so I did one session. My thighs were burning. I will never clock DDP yoga. DDP had the people in the performance center at ease. He had them to the point where they told him, "Listen, you need to bring your ass down to the performance center." And Johnny Gargano literally said. Johnny Gargano literally said he's worked in the ring for so long and his body's been through. He ain't never been through no stretch like that ever. And this is freaking Johnny wrestling.
DDP was real when he had Mick Foley do that whole when he put his hand in his foot and stretch up. Once I know that, because we all know Mick Foley was walking with a fucked up hip since the year of the rat. And for him to do that,
I'm sorry. What?
Not the year of the rat. Krista.
What's the year of the rat?
Like, you know how like Chinese New Year, like year of the dragon, year of the Chinese New Year.
I know what the year.
It was that long. Just like roll with me here and leave me alone. Anyway, but since he had, first of all, this man done fell off of cages, then had his tooth in his nose, had his ear ripped off, pulled out his hair, fucking fractured some shit, broke some other shit, then fucking tore some other shit and surgically repaired the shit himself. Like Mick Foley done been through it all, okay? So when DDP had him doing some yoga stances and he was doing his foot to his ear type situation, I knew it was real. I'm like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
it.
it.
You can't clock DDP yoga. You can't clock it. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm done.
During the pandemic, that's what I would do is DDP yoga. I was dying too. I was dying.
It's worth it.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. It really is worth it.
But it's for real. Like, I really have this pain, like, in my hip.
Once I saw Big Cass.
Huh?
Big Cass.
Once I saw Big Cass and how he went from his WWE body to his body now, and it was because of DDP yoga. I was like, I need to do that. Whatever he do, I need to go ahead and do that.
That wasn't his. That was his post WWE body because Big Cass got big.
No, I'm saying he was like a little in WWE. He was drinking and doing drugs a lot, so he was a little. He wasn't flabby, but he was like wasn't like six pack. He wasn't. And then after he had that seizure, and then he went back and did DDP yoga. He got with DDP, and that's how he got that six pack.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Wait, we had wait, Remy had asked us a question a little while ago. Asked us what we're going to any foreign WWE events. That's the plan. Hopefully Toronto will be the first one.
Yeah, I'm banking on Toronto being it.
Yeah, making.
I'm not going to France.
I would love to go to France, but I can't ride transportation because apparently they got bed bugs on the trains. I ain't got time for that.
And in the hotels.
And in the hotels.
But yeah, Cass had a seizure during a match in 2018. He had a seizure during a match in 2018.
Was it because of his weight?
Because he was drinking and withdrawals from alcohol.
Yeah.
And doing he was doing painkillers after he tore his ACL. So
I give WWE full credit where it's due, because I think he was going through that stuff when they were filming Total Divas, and he had to mask a lot of it.
Yeah.
So I have a question, and this is like a yes or no, and we could end it here because it's past 10 o'clock, and we all got that curfews. So this is just a yes or no. I'm gonna go around. Yes or no? Do you think that WWE owes Enzo. This is a 2-part yes or no. Enzo Amore an apology, and should they bring him back to WWE? P, yes or no?
No.
No.
Even so, I don't think he would go back.
I think he would go back. I just don't think they would want him back.
What are they apologizing for?
Okay, what are they apologizing for?
No,
he was accused of. He was literally accused of rape and all of that, and then it come to find out that it wasn't real. Like they fired him. Come to find out that it wasn't true, and they never apologized for it. Well, like they fired him before really investigating.
Vince would never apologize for it, but Triple H has seemed to deem himself as the one that's like, let's give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Now. I mean, to be fair though,
work with, so I think they use that as an excuse to get rid of.
But also, Triple H was the one.
Accusations.
Yeah, they should. Yeah,
I think they should.
But also, Triple H was the one that said that he has no interest and will never have interest in bringing back Enzo and Cass. He said
also,
that on
Enzo talked mad shit after
he had no interest.
Good riddance.
He wasn't that good. He was just a microphone.
I was going to say,
he's
not good enough.
They call lightning in a bottle.
Time out. Enzo talks mad shit, but we bring back a guy who sat his ass on top of the ramp and gave a pipe bomb.
Good night.
Talks mad shit.
Show's over, y'all. Show's over.
A pipe bomb that was actually scripted is different than leaving the company and
all the stuff at AEW.
Now the pipe bomb was scripted. All right, I'm sorry.
Not scripted, but like they knew he was gonna talk shit.
No, okay.
It wasn't like, oh my god, he's actually talking shit. It's like, no, we're gonna give you the mic to do this,
but then we're gonna cut you off after 5 minutes.
They made money.
What you gonna go too real? We're gonna cut you off.
Also did like shoot a lot of shit during his promos.
Shoot a lot of shit in other
Cody, but so
he made the company millions.
But number
he's
one,
and so has
said it to their face. It's not his fault that they couldn't come right back at him because he said that shit straight to Triple H's face, and Triple H just
he really did.
So my thing is that don't use Enzo talking a lot of shit. But
Krista,
I think
he talks
here. What's the money mover and what's not? So let's
not
Enzo talks shit in a different way.
What I'm saying exactly what I'm saying is we cannot use, and this is for anybody, we cannot use the example of a wrestler talking shit about a promotion that they were in because it was making so much money and stuff, and then when they get hurt by that, that's like you talking shit about a person that you're in love with for all these years, and then y'all breaking up talking all this shit about them, and then later on down the line y'all become friends again. We cannot use that for anybody.
No, you're right. You're right. But when you're at a certain level, you can talk shit.
Yeah,
and
when you
come back. But when you're Enzo, where you're literally got lucky, you were in the right place at the right time, and you talking shit. Goodbye, good riddance.
And you were literally the top merch maker, the needle mover, the conversation starter.
There's a lot of washed up people.
I think it's just knowing that it's levels to it. It's just levels.
Right, it's levels to it. Exactly.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, if we're gonna sit here and use an example as to why a person shouldn't come back, talking shit should not be one of those examples.
I think
everybody
depends on who you are.
Fair, but can you use it in combination and be like, it's because you talk shit and you just wasn't that good? Like you can't.
Right,
that's
struggle.
Struggle, bitch.
I don't think that's
where it's like,
I don't even think in combination is fine. I don't think in combination is fine because we've also had this conversation to where it was like, okay, you CM Punk talk shit. But at the same time, he's not the best in the world. He's not the best wrestler. He hasn't been that good in the ring.
No, but he's a needle mover, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But because he's a needle mover, and everybody loves the fact that he's a needle mover
and a conversation starter,
and a conversation starter, it's all these different layers to the fact of his levels. That's what I'm saying. Like in general, besides Enzo talking shit, we should take the talking shit out in general.
Okay, he just ain't that guy.
Everybody.
Okay, fair. He's just not that guy.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair though, even look at Cass. Cass has not said anything negative. He said like the best thing that happened to him was
Cass has more of a chance to be returned,
and they still won't bring his ass back. They still haven't brought his ass back. So ain't no way it's going back.
It's really level. It's really levels.
He literally put his hands on Carmella. Like he was
Yeah, that's
literally
true too. He ain't never
abusing
going back. Yeah.
Carmela while both in
I think
he's
each
never
case
going
is
back.
different. I think each case is different when it comes to
Each
that
case is
situation.
different, but I
Because
feel like
Bret Hart was on like major networks in Canada talking shit about
That man was going
Canada, breaking kayfabe, talking shit. You know what I mean? And you're gonna
spit in Vince McMahon's face, but he came back
and he
because
knocked Vince out.
He knocked Vince out.
But you're not gonna compare. He's somebody that's gonna move needles. You know.
Cass and what's his name and Velveteen Dream can all sit in the same boat. They ain't never gonna.
Yeah, no, Velveteen Dream too. Even though I think if anybody would come back, it would be him.
No, why?
I don't want him to. I just think if they were to pick anybody from that, it would be him.
Two, it'd be Velveteen.
Yeah, if it was between them two, it's Velveteen's coming back over him.
If they put him back on NXT, I don't know. They might not be no more. Watch what happens NXT.
No.
With that.
I don't want
that type of manipulation. And then for you to sit there and apologize to the people who were affected by your situation and not the people who you actually put that situation through, I think is the most tacky thing that a person could possibly ever do. It is wrong. It is tacky. It is tasteless. And you put the person that was defending. And one thing I can't forget about that whole situation, he put the one person that was defending him through silent ringer. And you know what silent ringer is? That's like if I know you did something wrong, but you, my friend, I'm going to help you anyway. You're not even going to acknowledge the fact that I've helped you through this situation. That is some clown shit. That's what I can't forgive Velveteen Dream for. Because that boy, what's that guy's name? That literally bailed him out of jail.
The Hootie. I mean, Ashanti.
Ashanti. Literally let him sit there and eat all that shit. I cannot stand by you for that. You go sit right.
That was whack. That was whack.
No, he gotta go. But what I'm saying is, if it comes to all right, so let me rephrase the question.
We already got
performance wise.
I thought we came to a conclusion.
The conclusion is,
I'd rather have Simon Gotch back.
Oh wow! All right.
I'd rather have Leo Rush back.
No. I couldn't stand Leo Rush in WWE. I promise you I couldn't. The whole
give me Simon Gotch. I'll take the Vaude villains. I'll take the Vaude.
I'd rather have the Vaude villains back if that's the case.
Give me 88 today.
I'm talking about not just I'm talking about any wrestler in general who fucked up, acknowledged their fuck up, and should be all right. So another question: who do you think should be back in WWE? What? Last call. Who do you think should be back in WWE? One word answers, real quick. Mercedes. You said Riddle, Pablo.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Brian, it's on you now.
I can't think of anybody else. Mercedes.
Yeah, not even
Trinity. Y'all said Mercedes. I'm saying Trinity.
Because
it's just going to be different.
I said it's somebody that should be on her way because she already on her way back.
No.
I would have said Andrade, but Andrade's on his way back.
Wait. Also, the question was somebody who fucked up. Mercedes and Trinity ain't fuck up.
No. I
thought she was just saying who would come back.
No, I took the fuck up out.
Okay. If we're taking the fuck up out, then Mercedes.
Oh, that's why you said Riddle. Okay, that makes sense.
I was like, hold on, the company and stuff.
Hold on, because I was like, hold on. I don't want to make it look like I'm picking Riddle over there.
No, I definitely still
curious. I was like,
I still feel like Riddle should be back regardless. Like Riddle should be back.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You know how dead serious I am about this Velveteen Dream thing? I think Alberto Del Rio deserves even more of a chance than that man does. Because I'm not even kidding you. No. I think he would have more or less in there. I don't
has done. He's like on trial for
Rio's
crazy shit.
Because he's abusive and whatnot.
Right.
And
multiple women.
He also cheated on his wife.
He might get convicted.
He was tearing Paige up. I'm sorry.
He was.
I want Wade Barrett back in the fucking ring. How about that? I want Wade Barrett.
Put some respect on Wade Barrett.
I like Wade Barrett.
I like Wade Barrett.
What did he do with that elbow? What did he do? What did he do? With his elbow, you know, he had that bulking elbow.
Nah, I just need him to say, I'm afraid I got some bad news.
If we talk, I would have said Andrade, but Andrade's already coming back. So really,
but he didn't do nothing. If we're talking about someone who did
Andrade.
something, Riddle, because I think if he gets off drugs and he stops being his own worst enemy, he's fine.
Riddle
Wrestling
just
in a
won
good
a
place.
No,
though.
yeah, Riddle just
I don't need
needs to
nobody
be
to come
sober.
back.
No, Riddle is in another promotion. He just won.
He's in
something.
MLW.
He's in MLW right now. He went back.
No, yeah, but I'm saying I think he should come back. I feel like he's clean now, and I feel like he deserves to come back. I do.
Only
And I want
only
to
person who can tame him is Orton.
I feel like what happened to him too was a one-off, and they'd already been like, "Listen, you're on your last leg," and the whole airport thing was like the last straw. So if he is sober, then yeah, I could agree with that.
He talked about it on the Kurt Angle thing. He thinks that the merger had to do with it. He thinks the amount of money he was about to make, but he was about to make $1 million a year this year had he stayed.
It was high on
like, budget cuts. They were like budget. Ted DiBiase Jr. Nah, he is scam.
Hell no. Nah.
Ted DiBiase Jr. and Alberto Del Rio is going to be in the same dress.
Anyway, at one point, I thought Ted DiBiase was better than Cody.
Listen,
hot take.
Yeah.
He was, but he was.
All right.
So who else should come back? Chris Masters. Sorry, bye.
All right.
I want to watch.
So we're gonna leave this here until tomorrow because Pablo, I, and Christina definitely have a schooling session. So we will definitely pick this up tomorrow live on our page. Live on our Twitch channel. Do y'all want to let people know where they can find y'all at, or do y'all just want me to close it out because everybody should know where they can find y'all at?
Option 2.
Follow those wrestling girls, and it will direct you to everything else.
On that note,
there we go.
Happy birthday, P.
Thank you for
Happy
tuning
birthday,
in, and all the Capricorns. We love you all.
Shout out to the Caps.
Thanks for joining us, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Ciao.